with WBOK 1230 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Front Porch. Okay, what in the world I'm talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this moving Monday, March 30th, 2026. I hope y'all have had a wonderful weekend. But I ask you to grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners. Say good morning and sit a spell with us here for the next 3 hours on the historic campus of Xavier University at the foot of the overpass on Norman C. Francis Parkway. So if you know we're home, you can reach us at 504-582-9422 or of course join us on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Twitch. I hope y'all are having a good start to this kind of dreary, gloomy, I guess, Monday morning. We're supposed to be getting some rain at some point today, but I can do with some dry roads until then. But yes. Hey Jared, hey, how you doing today? partly cloudy. How you feeling today?
I'm still waking up.
You're still waking up?
Yes.
Not quite up.
I do feel up.
Mm-hmm.
I think something is awake. And something is asleep.
a little awake, not
Yeah.
quite fully awake. I totally understand that. Did you do a whole lot of stuff this weekend?
You could say that.
I
Yeah.
can say that.
I was gearing up for this week.
Uh-huh.
There's this new show that will be coming around.
Wait, say it one more time.
There's a new show.
There's a new show?
Yes, there's
Oh.
a new show.
What show? Oh, a new show. Yes, Mason's show.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're still working on production on that. But
Okay.
very excited. It looks very good. Very
I
promising.
know it's gonna be
Yeah.
good. I enjoy Mason when he's on air. I actually just enjoy sitting and talking to Mason. So I'm excited that he's going to be stepping into the 6 o'clock slot. Cause yeah, no, your girl had to give it up. It was way too much. But yeah, I'm excited to. It may cause me to get up and work out in the morning because before I was a host on the wake up show, I was a listener, and that was the time I would work out and listen to Reagan and Blair in the morning. So yeah, no, I'm glad that Mason is stepping into that slot, and that I'm glad that his perspective is one that I look forward to hearing. So yeah, that may be a reason that I'll get up in the morning, and that may be my exercise time.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Sounds very engaging, informative.
Yeah, no, like the show. Um, I started listening to the Wake Up Show maybe in 2017, and that was when Bishop Lester Love and Blair Condall were the hosts. And Bishop said he was only going to do the show a year, and he did. And then they had some auditions for a co-host, and Reagan Sydney became the host. And then they were together, I think, for 3 years. And then I came in 22. Yeah, May 22. This year is going to be 4 years. Good Lord. I'm really sure. I didn't realize that much time had passed. But yeah, um, so I started in May 22, and then Reagan went on to MasterChef competition, and then I had the Wake Up Show until about 24, when I was like, yeah, I need to go to sleep and be asleep because I had been doing both shows from 23. Like I did both shows for over a year. So yeah, I really don't. I am not a morning person. So how I was able to get up and make it here at 6 o'clock in the morning, I still wonder what brand of or mix of drugs that I had to have been on. Cause like I have never been a morning person.
I think it's a mindset thing.
Hmm?
It's definitely a mindset thing.
It was something that was pulling me out. Like it was pushing me to get here. Cause I'm telling you, people say, "Oh, let's go hiking." At what time? 6 o'clock. No, you're on your no, absolutely not. I've done yoga in the morning, but that was like because I was on the property where the yoga was going to be taught. I didn't have to travel. All I had to do was brush my teeth and get the crust out of my eyes and get there. But yeah, I don't know what brand of drugs I was. I wish I could. I wish I knew what forced me to get out of the bed to get here. But by some miracle, for over 2 years, I did make it to be in this seat. All kind of stuff. We had like a dance and everything. Like it was a morning something. And yeah, very very yeah. I don't know. I don't see myself going back to that. I don't see myself going back to that
Oh,
consistently.
okay.
Like I could probably be somewhere for that for like an instant, but or an episode, but no, just very very early.
It is.
Dark. It's still dark outside.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was good times. We had a good time, and the crew that listened in the morning show, like they used to engage, they really used to keep me engaged because they would be in the chat, very very lively. So uh, it was a good time. It definitely was a good time
Yeah.
for sure. And as for you all who have transitioned from the wake up show to the front porch, I thank you. I appreciate y'all for joining us, and for sure, and for sure, um, it definitely was a transition going from 6 o'clock in the morning to staying on for the 9 to 12 show. And if you think about it, that was just talking for 4 hours a day, and then had to go do the rest of my day. Good morning, sir. How are you this morning?
Oh, Lord. It's been a morning so far. That's
A
all I can say.
morning
It's been a morning.
after the weekend.
It's been a morning.
Hmm.
Caught a flat, so
Oh,
it's been a morning.
yeah. I totally understand that. Definitely had that experience or of sorts last week. But it's good to see you. I missed you yesterday. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was there for literally 3 hours.
Yeah, I was still at the I was still at Super Sunday.
Okay.
Right by St. Aug on AB2 room.
Okay. Yeah, I came in there for a little bit, and then Jesus, and then wound up going to the Pelicans game last night, so that's why I left.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It's all good, but I was like, dang. I saw Josh, I saw Shan. Of course, I saw Mr. Phipps.
Mm-hmm.
Got to hug him
For his birthday.
for his birthday, and yeah, got outside with the Shark team for a little bit, and then dipped up out of there.
Yeah, I was in there later. Like I said, 3 hours. From 3, we left to go to the game. We left right about 6. So
Mm-hmm.
I was in there for 3 hours.
Okay. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
Good morning, good people. How y'all doing?
Say again.
Good morning, good people. Wow, what's happening?
Wow, what's popping? What's going on?
Good morning.
Chilling. Sorry to hear about your flat, my man. Could have
Oh,
been
yeah.
worse. Could have been raining. Could have been
Yeah,
worse.
it's about to start raining actually.
Mm-hmm.
About to
And
start.
then there was only a T left, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Chili, my girl.
She can go to hell.
Uh-oh.
My
She,
girl.
hold up, I
my
have a
girl,
list. I have a
Chili.
list, Josh. Hold up. It's not just Chili.
I'm listening.
It's Nick Cannon.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Nelly.
I was on the list, though.
It's Snoop. It's Jason Whitlock, of
Yeah.
course.
Jason
Yeah.
Whitlock could
Yeah.
Jason Whitlock could go to hell with gasoline drawers on.
I have
Yeah.
a list. Where is my
Yeah.
list? Shucks.
Salt,
Isaiah Washington.
What he did?
Oh, he a big
Yeah,
Trump
you
supporter
know, Isaiah Washington. He mad at y'all because y'all kicked him off the show.
because he is an ass.
Yes, he's a he's a homophobe too.
But he played a homosexual.
Yeah, but he didn't like it.
He signed on for it. Nobody made him take that role.
Yes,
They got
definitely.
the check.
Yeah, he definitely ain't got to take that role.
He
Got the
signed
check.
up for it.
How would you feel if you left that? Like, girl, I gotta go. She gotta get a regular job now.
Left Eye would have beat her up by now.
Yeah,
She
facts.
should have. No, not left eye. I mean T-Boz. If you T-Boz got to go get a regular job.
Well, no. What I hope they do, and so about to get kicked out too.
Yeah, right. Don't you get on this shit with her. Get off this sinking ship with her now. Don't do that to yourself.
Let me tell you.
You're on it now.
So you could have just shut up.
Yes,
You could have just shut up.
And you want to. She'll be working at Trader Joe's too. Keep playing with it.
And as problematic as Pepper has been, she's not
Always
been anti-black vocally.
Mm.
As problematic as Pepper has been, she has not been anti-black vocally. And
Yeah, she's not that stupid. She's like Pepper, not that self-destructive.
I don't know that she is anti-black in her activities, other than the cosmetic surgeries she keeps having on herself.
Yes, but that's done by self-hate and not getting the love from the men you dated. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
It's a bunch of different things with that we can go down that rabbit hole. But my thing with Chili, for starters, you with them Lawrence boys. You with them Lawrence boys.
You cannot walk it back when you got receipts out here against you, dummy. You got receipts on you.
Listen, Josh, you with them Lawrence boys, okay? And I don't know their, I guess, political views, but I know they are staunch Christians. But it's a whole lot of conflict in how they appear and move. Just like Kirk Cameron was weird moving like that.
Yeah, Kirk Cameron. Yeah, once he left Growing Pains,
yeah,
the same thing.
Him and his sister Candace.
Yeah.
So
and I like
Chili would have me off of her a while ago was that somebody was saying that she was black and she was like, no, I'm brown or I'm caramel. Girl, go to hell.
Facts.
Yeah, shut up.
Go to hell. Shut up.
You see how Usher
talking
left
to me
that alone, right? Usher it makes sense now, Usher. It makes sense now, Usher. It makes sense. Oh, he could have made that pregnant and hitched his wagon to that dummy.
Well, I know the glue that kept them together was left eye.
Yeah.
And you know, Chili, cute as a button, been able to maintain her looks.
No talent. She is the Ryan, not the Ryan DeVoe. I think who's the dancing dude of all New Edition that can't sing, but he just dances like Ronnie, right?
She's the Ronnie.
Yeah, you the Ryan DeVoe. Shut up.
She's the Ronnie.
You holding on by straight. You are the Turk of TLC. If we go for hot boss turn, you Turk. Shut up. No one cares what Turk is saying.
Not the Turk.
It's the Turk.
Ugh.
Like, if Chili have a soul album, who's going to buy that?
You not wrong.
Yeah,
I know I'm not wrong. I can say it with so much confidence. I know I'm not wrong. No one's going to buy her album.
But why would she put out an album? She do better to do, like, remember that boy Darren from Soul Food to put out a dance DVD?
Oh, yeah, Darren.
Yeah, she do better put out a dance DVD. But this is my thing with her.
I want to see a 60-year-old woman dance.
Well, I mean, she still, I've seen her dance. She can still dance. But this the gag. This the gag of the whole thing. Mm-hmm. You came back to do this damage control because the rest of the groups that's on that lineup was like, girl, you better do something. But then you didn't get rid of the evidence of the conservatives that you were following. And then the fact the number, when she said I'm not computer savvy, I was like, yeah, Go to hell. Go to hell.
Who don't know what they reposting?
Period.
My fingers hit it by mistake. You are a liar. You're a terrible liar. Ain't nothing worse than a terrible liar. You're terrible at this.
She would have did better blaming it on like an assistant or something.
Yep.
Someone else running your page.
And let somebody else
Roseanne Barr
and been them paid that person off to tell them take this lick.
Yeah. She'd have done better
now
passing it on.
I'll tell you what, she wish she had them scrubs about them damn ticket sales, don't she?
Well, she is the scrub right now.
Idiot.
And they about to scrub the ground with the people who already bought tickets. I feel like when she hit the stage, they're gonna boo her, and
she will.
I'll
I mean,
allow it.
They
I mean,
mad. They are
she
mad that
deserves
they
it.
bought these tickets. Folks want a refund. I'm like, damn.
She asked
T-Bob
for it.
need all this little money, bro. T-Bob is sick. She need that money for medicine.
Yeah, she
You
asked for
got
it.
to make her suffer because of chili.
Like for
You got to
real.
make her suffer.
Left
I
eye
said,
would have
bruh,
beat her up.
Definitely.
Ben.
Twice. Yeah, left eye would have punched on her.
Well, look, but we
Shut
gotta
up.
take this. We gotta take this break.
All right.
All right, we holler at you later.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
She need to go find some sense like Stacey Dash. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of the Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter, politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch the Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Right now, thousands of TSA agents are waiting for a paycheck to hit their bank accounts. This comes after President Trump signed an executive order ensuring agents will get paid despite the ongoing government shutdown. Travelers are still expected to deal with long lines at the airport, even if agents begin receiving pay. If you're heading to MSY today, be sure to get there at least 3 hours early to avoid any issues. Today marks day 45 of the record-setting partial government shutdown, as negotiations to reopen the Department of Homeland Security were dealt a major setback on Friday. House Republicans rejected a Senate-passed bill and voted instead for short-term funding that will hit a dead end in the Senate. The Senate's top Republican told members he's working with Democrats to search for a solution, according to a source familiar with the negotiations. And a heads up, for those of you who take the Algiers ferry, service is temporarily paused. RTA says the Algiers Point Canal Street ferry is suspended as demolition begins on the terminal. Work is expected to continue through Friday evening, weather permitting. Now, in the meantime, riders can use the 103 General Meyer bus, which runs about every 40 minutes between the West Bank and downtown. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. I have made it. Brandon Adams is here.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared Bro. After an eventful weekend, I was outside Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It was a weekend
And I
to be outside.
thought I wasn't going to be outside Sunday. I thought I was going to stay home. I thought I was going to go to church and then go home. And I stayed home. I watched church. I watched Bethany and I watched St. Peter Claver.
Mhm.
And I watched a little bit of Household of Faith. And then I went outside.
So I actually did go to church yesterday,
Okay.
and then I went outside.
You went outside.
I was
Yeah.
outside after that.
I thought I would have yeah. I thought I would have gone to church and then just gone and stayed at home, but I didn't. I don't know. I don't know when I woke up yesterday. I don't know. I don't know how I was feeling, but I was like feeling a pull to come downtown. So I went ahead and I literally called my homegirl. I say, ask your mom if you could have company. Because they live right on
Oh,
the
they live
route.
on the route. I'm about to say they must live on the route.
Yeah.
Like
And she was like, my mama said, yeah.
that.
Like we back in high
I'm
school.
about to say it'd be funny when grown folks do that because I mean we do that a lot. I mean because we know parents that live on routes in certain spots and we'll be like, man, call your mom and see if I can come park my car over there or something like
come
that or
stay
chill.
over there or something.
Yeah.
Because like this is one of my girlfriends from high school, and we literally went through high school. We had classes together all 4 years.
Okay.
And we were talking yesterday, and she was like, she said, we had class, but we really didn't go to class to have class. I was like, not until we had an assignment. Do no. We used to take audio visual together.
Okay.
And it was myself, Jania, and Demetria. And we literally would turn our desks and face them to each other. And it would be like group therapy every day.
Yeah, man.
It would be group therapy every day. And she was like, well, what did we used to talk about? I was like, girl, everything.
Well,
Everything.
We had those friends in high school that we could talk about everything with. Like, I'm still cool with one of mine. He doesn't live here anymore, but like we used to literally talk about everything, go everywhere together. So, I mean, we had them friends. Like, we just didn't do it at CSA. No, we just couldn't do it in class because them teachers was kind of disgusting. But,
Well, listen, so going to 35, I did not recognize it then. I knew, but I didn't recognize it or internalize the students that were there. So you had students who had to take a test and also have the grades to get in the school, right? And to stay, you had to maintain that. There were some people who worked hard, but the majority of us were either academically gifted or had some higher IQs.
Mhm.
And that's documented, right? But kids who are academically high tend to be interesting socially. But because it was just us in the school, we didn't notice any difference. No matter what neighborhood you came from, because it was a selective enrollment school, anybody who was within a district could go. So therefore, not the district, in the city.
Right.
So, well, in the parish. So anybody from all places, and you had people from uptown, and I mean far uptown, Carrollton, the West Bank, out in the East. You had people, and of course, Gentilly and all those different areas. We had all those people from different neighborhoods, and you found your group.
Correct.
I didn't have a core group because I did so much.
Mm-hmm.
And so my core group was random, like anybody. I hung out with the boys a lot because I grew up with boys. My cousins on my dad's side are majority guys.
Mm-hmm.
On my mom's side is more women, but on my dad's side it was more boys. And you had, if you were gonna hang, you had to do what the boys did. You know, we riding bikes, whatever.
Right.
But then my mom had me in dance. I started dancing at 2. So all of the people who I had networked with, met from other dance schools over the years. By the time I got to 35, we all had
Kinda
linked
connected,
up.
yeah.
Then the people who I went to elementary school where my mom taught, William Franz in the Ninth Ward. So whatever friends I had from the Ninth Ward, and they all made it to 35. So I didn't have a core group. And then the people who I came from middle school with, I went to Fantasy Williams. Whatever group, we all took the test together. We all got in. So my friend group, I didn't have a core one. I pretty much floated around.
Groups.
Yes.
Yeah, groups.
And then add in the activities that I did. I was in the choir. I was in speech and debate. Told you I was audio visual. I was a cheerleader. I was on a modern dance team. And I did like senior steering one year, our senior year. So, in the Spanish club. Forgot about that. So, with the activities, it could be anybody. And I wasn't gifted. So, that's an even smaller group that you travel with out your 4 years. So, I don't know. I don't have a typical, like, you can't put me in a, like, oh, this is your friend group.
That wasn't your bubble. You didn't have
That
a bubble.
no, yeah, no. Like, cause with all the things I did, I always had pockets of friends throughout. And I should have done theater, but I didn't. But I'm glad my daughter is doing it. But I also hung out with the theater kids because I wanted to be involved in production. As being a dancer, you know how backstage goes.
Right.
So yeah, that was like my high school, and even now, like my friends are varied. So my homegirl that I called, I was like, Jania, yeah, ask your mama if she could have if you could have company, so we could go catch the Indian. She was like, yeah, come on. And Jania didn't do anything. Jania just went to school and went home.
Right.
And she was neighbors with Kendall.
Okay.
So that also felt good to go and hang in that space as well. But no, I don't have, I don't, somebody told me that recently. It was like, I can't put you in a box. It was like, good. I like that because I don't have a box that you can actually fit me in that I should stay.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, as you get older, you find more people that you're comfortable with. Like my box right now is the people you named earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you catch me around, most times it'll be with Shan, Travis. I mean, I still have my other friends, but like most of the time, those are the people that I'm hanging with.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, I mean, I had my core. Like I was an athlete. I hung with my basketball people, and the guys from my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much was my core group. I mean, was super tight with everybody because I mean, yeah, I was popular back in high school. So
I wasn't popular.
super tight with everybody. But
I was not a popular person. I was involved in enough that I was engaged with enough people, but never, not really popular. People know me now. And right now, I think people know me more so because I've taught for such a long time. And then now with the radio, it's amplified it. But, I just was a drifter, if that makes any sense.
it makes a whole bunch of sense.
Like you're not gonna catch me consistently with the same people. The love is there for sure, but I go wherever the movement takes me, and I typically fit into just about any space. So you might catch me on the corner hanging out, or you might catch me in the ballroom chilling. It never matters. It never matters. As long as the energy is good, I'm there.
All right. I mean, I'm the same now. Like I don't have to be with the core person, my core group. Like I can adapt and do and be with anyone, but I just like to hang. I mean, comfortability is always good. So like I tell her, we talk about this all the time, man. We miss the well on Basin because it was so comfortable for all of us. Like it was our version of Cheers. Like everybody knew your name. Like, and even though Joe has another spot, it's not the same because it's
getting there.
I mean, it's like don't get it wrong. It's a nice spot, but the reason I say it's not the same is because people don't like to travel out of their comfort zone. If that makes sense, like
I get it.
Basin was a centralized location for everyone, so it made it easy for people to actually go to that spot.
But Gentilly ain't that far.
It's not. It's not.
I get the difference. I get the difference because I mean I live across the river,
Right.
so it was a journey
Anyway.
either way. But Gentilly is my neighborhood. I grew up in Gentilly. Like you probably could walk to where I live from off the Ave, and like a lot of my family still lives in that area, so it feels like home there. It is a different.
It's a different vibe.
A different vibe because of the locale, but yeah, it still feels like home because I'm just very familiar with that neighborhood.
I mean, I don't care where I go as long as I feel comfortable.
Yeah,
in
the
spot,
vibe is
like,
good. We good.
I'm straight. Like I don't have any problems. I go uptown, downtown, East Bank, West Bank, Chalmette, Slidell. I'm going to hang where I feel comfortable hanging. And if I feel a bad vibe from something, then I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna fool with it. But Joe is one of my good friends, man. So shouts out to Joe and OTA.
For sure.
Because I mean, I enjoy hanging over there. So
Then let's see what else we got going on. Last weekend was um the banjo festival, and I missed it, and I'm sad I missed it because I've gone
Mhm.
every year. My son has gone, but this year, CJ was playing. Man, CJ played. He hit Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. And Saturday he played twice. So we didn't get to go, and I'm sad I missed it, but I definitely will reach out to Mr. Detroit Brooks and get him on to talk about the success of it because I know it was amazing.
the singer Detroit.
Mr. Detroit Brooks. He does sing. Yes, he does. He indeed sing. He sang for me when he was here last.
So they have a singer named Detroit Brooks. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. So let's see. Friday started the weekend.
Mhm.
I went to Allison's birthday party. It was at the Red Light District, and it was a turn up. I can say
Oh yeah, I saw a
officially,
bunch of pictures.
I cannot hang. I cannot hang. I forgot what it was like going out with them because I've been out for Allison's birthday before, and I've been out for Glenn's birthday. I can't hang. I can't hang. I stayed for a good little while. Got to hug and kiss and see folks and love on folks. But I can't go. And after, let's see, after not Hot Boy Ronald, I think after PNC,
See,
I think in the Tramps and the Fire Eater and
oh wow,
yeah, it was a lot
yeah,
going
y'all
on.
had a lot.
It was a lot going on. It was at Miss T and Cheeky Black and everybody that was. I was like, all right, and Captain Charles. I mean, when I say it was like an extravaganza,
Yeah, that's a lot of artists.
it was an extravaganza,
That's a lot of artists.
and it was a time. And I made it to the street camp.
I saw you.
Look at
I
me.
saw you. I saw you on a picture with what's that with the owner, huh?
No, yes, with Allison.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, so it was, man, it was so nice. It was so much fun. The vibe was so live. It was just good. It was really, really good. Now I hadn't been out with them in a while, but I go hang with them in the office. But I at one point I was in Nice Guys every weekend. Jude was there. I mean, it was just so many people. And I know I'm leaving out some names. I'm trying to go through my brain to make sure I say everybody that I got to at least hug on. The Hair Connect Charles, he was there. I mean, it was everybody. Everybody was out there. And the vibe was live. It was just good. It was a good celebration. And I didn't make it to Big Frida. I had to go home because I couldn't go
What
no
Big
more.
Frida had?
Big Frida closed out.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it was an extravaganza. It was an extravaganza, and it was beautiful. Everything was I don't know, it was just good. It was really, really good, and I was glad that she had brought in her birthday that way, and she and Glenn were able to have a good time. It was just good. It was I'd go back and do that one again. I don't know if I'd be able to make it to Big Frida because I was just like, I'm tired.
Bro, listen,
I'm tired.
As we discussed
Yeah.
during our break, at this big old age of
I'm
ours,
tired.
I be tired.
I
And,
go to sleep now.
bro, listen, I'm telling you, I missed Inspire Nola because I fell asleep and I said, man, I'm going to take a nap. I went and got my hair cut. I said, man, I got a little time. I had my clothes already, got them out the cleaners. They were nice and pressed, ready to roll. So I got a little time. I'm going to take me a nap. Went to sleep about 7. I set my alarm clock.
Oh, not 7.
Set my alarm clock for 8:15.
Oh, yeah.
When I'm telling you, at 2:07 a.m. is when I woke up and my alarm clock was still going off.
Damn.
I'm sitting there like, man, I done missed this whole party.
Ugh.
So yesterday, I saw Jamar, and he cussed me out like a dog.
Well.
He cussed me out. I'm like, dog.
Well.
I said, bro, listen, I'm sorry at this big old age of mine. I finally figured out I can't take naps before I go out.
Not that late. That's too close. That's too close.
I can't take naps. I'm like, man, this don't.
Well,
Listen, I be needing my rest.
I know.
Like we
Oh,
do.
your body will shut down
It
on
does,
you.
and so that's like I was talking to another friend of mine yesterday, and he was like, "That was your body telling you couldn't do it. You
No,
couldn't
your
make
body will shut down on you and be like,
it.
hey,
Like you couldn't
hey,
make it." So
hey, chill out. Lay down.
morning.
Yeah. And now, let's see. So that was Friday. After I left Inspire No Loud, stopped over by Miss Rose over at Jarrow's.
Okay.
Good morning to the Breakfast Club over
by
there.
Jarrow's. We gotta, man. We gonna have to.
I'm telling you, it be going down over there.
We gonna have to do a live show from over there.
When I say it goes down over there, we had a good old time.
I want some of that breakfast.
Yeah, because they have a full kitchen too. After that, I went home and went to sleep. And then I told you my cousin Nicole,
Yes.
Carter's mom, we celebrated her birthday. We had an all-day party for her.
Okay.
So we went to 504.
Nice.
We all played, and
I love 504.
the kids went into their respective places, and then we went to Congo Square for the
Riverfest?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, did you catch it?
It was beautiful weather Saturday. When I say we had a good time, we stayed out there. We ate. We watched. We listened to the music, and they had a good. The bands that played were good. Also, Kyle Roussel, he played as well. We're gonna have to get him over. Yeah, we're gonna have to get him over here. That boy could play, and his band. Oh my goodness, they were really really good. So that was an all day party, and after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything else. Good night. Good night. And then yesterday, like I said, I got up and I was chilling. I watched church. And Father Johnny sang yesterday too. I was like, all right, come on.
St. Peter Cleveland?
Yes. Like, all right, better. And I listened to Reverend Boger as well at Bethany. I caught a little bit of Household of Faith. And then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like my body don't hurt. I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a decent space. Let me get outside. Because I felt bad about not going to Super Sunday Uptown, but I know my body was not going to let me do Super Sunday after that weekend that I had. But I was like, let me get downtown. Let me get around my people. And I think I have some research that I want to do about why communing in spaces with us is important, because there had a lot of people out there, no incident. Everything was peaceful. Everything was love. And it was hug, hug, kiss, kiss.
Definitely.
Hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Hey, baby, how you doing? And all of those good things. And I really need to do, and I'm going to talk to a couple people about where to start with this research about communing as a community, and how that is a healing space to give us enough energy to move forward with what we're dealing with. Because it has to be some science behind it. It just absolutely has to do with settling and regulating your nervous system. And people don't, we talk about it a little bit, but not in like mental health. Being able to be around people who have a shared lived experience, there has to be some sort of science about why we do it as frequently as we do, why with all of those people out there, it's all in love, even with people you may not really want to fool with. You find a way to make your way and be in peace.
I think that's just our culture, though.
But there has to be some science behind it.
I'm willing to agree with that. I mean, I want you to once you figure it out, are we gonna have a conversation about it?
Yeah.
But I honestly just feel like it's embedded in us with culture. Like we got that from a young age, from our parents doing it to now we're doing it. So I just feel like it was instilled in us at an early age.
But I feel like it's in our DNA.
Correct. I mean, I'm with that.
Yeah, I feel like there is in our, like when people talk about bloodline and bloodline activities, I feel as if like this is a part of our makeup, because we did it on the continent, and despite being shipped here, shipped there, and all these other places, and broken and hurt and all that other stuff, we still find a way to get to a healing space for us. And I really feel like there is some science behind that.
I'm all with you. I want you to find that out, and I'm going to be waiting to hear what it was. I want to hear the results.
For sure. We're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. Hold on, caller.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
This week will be breezy and warm with daily rain chances. Today's highs 79 to 81 degrees. Scattered showers likely by late morning into the afternoon, ending by evening. This happens each day. And then lows for tonight 64 to 68. For tomorrow, highs 81 to 82. We'll see increasing rain chances by Easter. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Welcome to Chemical of the Month from the community scientist and Rise St. James. This month's focus is polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs, formed when fuels like oil, gas, wood, or trash are burned. These chemicals can enter the air we breathe and settle into our soil and water. Many PAHs are known carcinogens, adding to the health burdens faced by communities living near industry. Learn how to protect your health at risestjames.org.
The Historic New Orleans Collection presents a new exhibition open through June 7th, 2026, The Trail They Blazed. Built collaboratively with people who participated in the local civil rights movement, The Trail They Blazed presents stories of social and racial justice straight from the people who lived them. Listen to leaders tell their stories of resistance and persistence in their own voices, recorded by the Historic New Orleans Collection. Plan your visit to 520 Royal Street in the French Quarter and reserve your free tickets at hnoc.org today.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, world. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. Hey, Jared.
What's up, Jared?
Listen, man, this weekend I can't say, normally when people say this weekend I won't be nothing because you be wore out. I don't feel worn out. I really had a good time this weekend. I think I got into good emotional spaces this weekend, which really, really matters right now. Being with people who have good community energy, which is why, again, when we were talking about the situation with Chile and all the rest of these weird MAGA supporting people, it throws me off. It throws me off. But being able to get into spaces with us again, there's got to be something about how it fixes your neurons in your brain or gives you enough peace to be able to deal with all of the craziness that we are entangled with and dealing with as Black people. Because you remember we had Jimmy Jean-Louis and Al Godoy on the show about the linking of us and us in the African diaspora, like the importance of it. And for those of y'all who want to be affiliated with them other people, stay over there.
About to say, don't come back.
Like, stay over there. It's all good.
You picked your side.
Like, people get to support who they want. Yes, they do. But they also have to deal with the fallout of said thing. Like, me, if you and I are supposed to be good friends and you're affiliating with somebody you know I don't mess with, I don't mess with you no more either. And some people are like, well, people get to affiliate. Yeah, but there's unsafety. If you know that person is an op for me and we supposed to be people, I ain't gonna be able to do it. And that's what I feel like when I hear about Black people who make statements against us, make statements that are injurious to us with the fake idea of just keeping it real. There are some things about us that we need to fix and that we need to work on. But some of the stuff that we have going on, we go on attack to make money. We go on the grift to be seen. And that's a fast way to elevate. But that also creates a distrust in our community, which I hate.
I agree.
I hate it so much.
Bro, so I'm like this, right? I'm with you on 100% of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite artists came out with an album this week, and I can't listen to it because he's a Trump supporter.
Who that?
Kanye.
Go to hell.
I love Kanye's
Go to
music.
hell. Go to
but
hell.
I can't
go
listen
to
to
hell.
I can't listen to his stuff no more because he's a Trump supporter.
And I saw, well, he said he's not. He said what did he say? He was making those statements because he was unmedicated and he had bipolar. Go to hell.
I don't respect it.
Go to hell. And you're saying that right now because you're trying to make money. And for me, that's a problem.
Right.
That is a problem. And I'm side-eyeing everybody till you come out and pick a side. Because as we know, we have people who will support, they'll support people publicly and then vote the converse. Right. We saw that in the city's election. We saw that with some of the national elections. And we didn't hear nothing about the state elections. It's like people were like, oh, well, it's going to be fine. And you people who keep telling people your vote doesn't count, yeah, y'all go straight to hell. Master the Fed, I saw him yesterday. And you raggedy, dusty, short, weird, jock riding dudes who was hyping him up, y'all can go to hell too. I listen to these grown men. Oh my God. Do all of that capping. Yeah, bro. I was like, oh God, is this what manhood is supposed to be? Everybody beating your chest talking about you a man. Them two dudes I watched yesterday, y'all a bunch of suckers. I silently sat and just was like in amazement. Him, y'all tripping. And he one of the ones, no voting is only for the politicians. Don't worry about voting. But he did all that big campaigning for the current mayor that's in office right now and got nothing for it. I can't stand you bootlickers. 504-582-9422. Hey, Elwin.
Hey, Kim.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Where are you?
All they gotta do is add salt and pepper to that show on the Essence.
Nah, salt and pepper. Somebody get salt and pepper excommunicated for a little bit.
What happened to them?
Well, Chili, Rosanda Thomas came out from TLC trying to justify her support and contributions to organizations that support Donald Trump. And then she
What?
tried to backpedal and walk it back and moonwalk her way out of it, and said that that she's not MAGA. You know, she retweeted or reposted a conversation or a post about Michelle Obama being a man by accident, because those two buttons were close to each other on Twitter. Then she forgot to unfollow the people like Byron Donalds, who is definitely a bootlicking Trump supporter. Girl, go to hell. And Salt came out to defend her. And so you about to go straight to hell too. Because we about to, and which is gonna mess up Pepper. Because Pepper didn't done enough. She didn't done enough. She didn't said enough. She didn't done enough to her face, Jesus Christ. That we really don't want to be on Pepper. But so, yeah, sis, you about to have to go. Turn that radio down, baby.
I'm way in the next room.
It's still picking it up. It's giving me feedback.
Okay, well, I'm going to cover the phone. I can't go in the next room because I'm sitting on the sofa.
Gotcha.
Okay, go ahead.
Gotcha.
Damn, what happened to them?
Well, some people, when they acquire a certain amount of wealth, can't do that one.
Look, let me call you back.
All right, talk to you later.
All right. That was a lot of feedback.
But yeah, no, a lot of us, Waka Flocka, what's the one that had the baby with one of the Kardashians? The one that played basketball, Tristan
Thompson.
Yeah, Tristan. Listen, y'all can get y'all throat goat guzzling selves. Y'all like that man? Y'all stay over there. Amber Rose, stay over there.
Amber Rose can go directly to hell.
Stay over there, baby. You made money. You profited off of black culture, off of black people, and that's what's pissing me off about Chili. Most of your audience is black women, and so coming out talking about Michelle Obama was a man, that she was born a man, girl, into the flames with you. Into the flames with you. I hope the ghost of left eye haunts you
and punches you down.
Yeah. I mean, step you down all in your face and down, up and down your house. Cause just cause you got a white boy in you don't make you white on the outside, chick. Come on, give me a break. And the unfortunate reality is we're finding out that the people that we've supported, the people who we have caused to become wealthy and superstars, are the people who really don't like us that much.
Agreed.
They don't like us no more because they done made enough money. Stop supporting them people.
That's why I can't listen to Kanye.
We're going to take a break. You listen to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. The TSA is warning that staffing shortages from the partial government shutdown could force small airports to close.
Some are sleeping in their cars, selling their blood and plasma, and taking on second jobs to make ends meet.
That's Deputy Administrator Havwen McNeil, who told Congress that 460 officers have quit since DHS ran out of funding. A House panel has found Black Democratic Congresswoman Sheila Sherfilis McCormick guilty of 25 ethics charges, including allegations she stole federal relief funds and funneled money into her campaign. The full committee will now consider penalties. And WNBA star Angel Reese is the new digital cover of Vogue Australia's April issue. The Chicago Sky forward makes history wearing her own Reebok AR1 sneakers on the cover. The feature spotlights her career and her unapologetically Angel shoe line. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared.
Wow, what she am, Jared?
It is Movie Monday, and we will get to the movie soon. But I was just having a huge reaction to a post I just saw. So my line sister is reviving our book club.
Okay.
And the first book on the book club is the book that I picked. It's called Ugly Ways by Tina Elroy Ansa. And it is really, really a good read. Now, I know we're going to be getting the Front Porch Book Club back. We want to secure the artist or the author of the book that we're going to read to make sure that we culminate with the writer. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to buy this book. I'm going to go into the store and buy that book. I'm going to, you know what? If Community Book Center is listening, Tina McElroy Ansa or what is that? Baldwin and Company. If you have Tina McElroy Ansa Ugly Ways, let me know, because I am ready to get back into this one. I read this years ago. It's been over 20 years since I read that one. And my aunt Cynthia and my aunt Dion, whose birthday was last week, we used to pass books.
Okay.
So like whoever would buy the book, then one of the aunts will get it, then I'll get it the third, and then we'll all have like this discussion about it. And I'm excited to get that started again because I love to read.
I'm about to ask, do you read straight through or?
It depends on how good it is.
Okay.
So if it's a good, like a page turner, I'll finish a book in like a day and a half, especially if I have the time. Definitely. I will sit into, like wherever if I'm in an appointment or if I'm waiting on the next task I have to get started, I will fill my time with reading. And my daughter is like that too. My parents used to fuss because I used to take the flashlight and read underneath the covers. Yeah, and my daughter did the same thing too. And I was like, girl, your eyes are already bad. Listen, give me a break. But I really, really enjoy reading. And this is one that I actually want to page turn.
Okay.
I want to feel the book in my hand.
Gotcha.
Because the last time I read it, I think it was a hardback book. It's probably can come as a paperback now, but no, I want that hardcover.
All right.
How are you about reading?
I like to read. It's going to take me a minute to read because I be doing so much, but I like to read. Like I've gotten into reading a lot more as I've gotten older. Because, it interests me a little bit more now because, it gives me something to do because I'm old. Like, I'll be sitting in the house and I'll grab me a book. Like, my mom got me into doing puzzles. Like, I really feel old. I'm embracing my unkish. Like,
oh, my God. Have mercy. Wait a minute. Y'all in these comments all kind of crazy. I don't know what's up with the I'm going to have to restart this because I don't see the comments on Facebook, but I just opened my phone and I see Joshua and Mark are getting it started this morning. So, yeah. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? And Josh said, he said, we did group therapy every class at Clark. Well, that means y'all ain't do no work, huh? Because, see, that was a class we had the room to be able to play in. Shut up, Josh. I am. He says, did you see this? He said, we get it, Kimber. You was a talented, smart, masculine girl. Still is. What is you talking about?
Oh, my God. That is hilarious.
That's still me. Every now and then, I just like to put on a dress and heels.
That is so funny, John.
I am such a tomboy, and people don't always see it now, but that's all you saw when I was in high school or middle school. Like, you couldn't miss it. But that's definitely a decent, it's a decent description. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. Let's see. Josh said he doesn't buy his music, but he does like his music. He must be referring to Kanye.
Oh.
Kanye is such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. I hate that. I really, really don't. I'm disappointed in all the talent that he has and just has done all kind of weird um, weird activities. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's a weird dude now. Like, I mean, again, I was like when his first couple of albums came out,
College
Dropout,
Dropout.
Graduation. Man, when I tell you, I could not put those albums down. Like, I'm like, man, these like, yeah, like used to bump them all day in my car. Then, like, he just turned into this weirdo, and it's like, man, what is going on with you, bro? Like, we get it, I understand.
So
you-
some people for decades, or at least a decade, or at least 15 years, has excused him because he ain't been right since his mama died. No. We saw the shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw when he went. My girlfriend is a Delta, to the proximity to white girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was saying, and when he get on, he'll leave your ass for a white girl. We saw the play then,
Right.
but some people be like, "Oh no, it's just a song," and I'm sitting going, "No, he's getting ready to do this." And oftentimes, I see people's behaviors long before everybody else does, and they're like, "No, you're overreacting, Kimba. That's not what they're gonna do." No, this person is not a good person, or this person is getting ready to cause us harm. Oh no, Kimba, he really does love God. No, he knows that you all are not wise in your choices when it comes to religion. So he said he's gonna put an album out, and y'all were gonna all go and follow it, and you did. When he was doing the Sunday
service.
Right, Sunday service. Oh, because he's praising the Lord. He's not. He is grifting. Oh, Gimba, you're being so harsh. Just you don't have any forgiveness in your go to hell. As soon as you bring that up to me, when I'm telling you somebody's getting ready to cause you harm, and telling you and watching these people steadily make choices and exhibit behaviors. Oh no, you gotta forgive. Yeah, when you bring up forgiveness to me, to people who are going out of their way to cause us harm, you and them can go to hell. Mhm.
I mean, I'm with you on that. Like, I tried to give the Sunday service a listen. Like, I loved the music on there. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I loved the music on there. But as soon as I heard his voice on one song, I turned it off. I had to turn it off. Like,
I don't have a disdain for Kanye's music like I do for R. Kelly. I almost have a physical reaction when I hear R. Kelly. And this is the conflict. Musically, genius.
yes.
To say that he's illiterate, writing, dictation, perfect. Because by his own admission, he can't read. He can't read. He have other issues. But I mean, being able to hear things and put it together, genius.
Right.
But sir, you like to touch people without their permission.
Yeah.
Sir, you like to hold people captive. Sir, you peed on a little girl. Go to hell. And I have a physical reaction to hearing his music. And DJs who play his music, I be looking at y'all sideways, and I probably have left when I hear it. Because I've heard crowds boo when R. Kelly comes into the playlist.
Yeah, I'm a Kelly. I know he did a lot, but I love his music.
He is talented, but
love
I'm
his
not
music.
listening to it. I'm just not. And us as a people are way too forgiving to people who cause us problems, which I cannot rectify in my mind. It doesn't make any sense for us to constantly be kind to people who are causing injury to people who look like us.
True.
No. And just like with friendships that are no longer, when I tell you I'm done with somebody and you keep bringing them to me and I'm telling you I'm good on them, you about to be in the same boat with them. You got to go too, because you're telling me that their behavior is excusable enough because they didn't offend you. And this is what we're sitting in right now with regard to politics. White people, as long as he was calling us monkeys and posting and gorillas and all that other stuff, as long as y'all bottom line wasn't being affected, y'all was good.
Oh, yeah.
Now y'all losing farms. Gas is almost $5. Groceries and eggs. Remember, it was he's going to make the economy better. Y'all struggling to feed your families, and you're bragging about how you can make full meals from the dollar store. But all you had to do was vote for the lady with the weird laugh, the one that you couldn't figure out who was black or Indian. And on that, you can go to hell because racism was more important to you than making sure your pockets were really secure.
Right.
And in addition to that, we in a war that we shouldn't even
At
be in.
At all. We jumped in somebody else's beef.
We in a war we should not be in. No, we beefing with somebody who wasn't messing with us.
Right.
We beefing with people who have said, I saw it this weekend, Iran has said they will burn, like set soldiers on fire who breached their country. Set on fire?
Yeah, that's tough. That's different.
Set
That's
on
different.
fire.
That is different.
We've seen people in protest. We saw the monk set himself on fire and sat there and burned. We saw the soldier stand by the White House and set himself on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how committed you have to be to set yourself on fire? But do you know how committed you have to be to follow somebody into war that they are saying they're going to set you on fire? What kind of crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy. Being set on fire.
It's different.
Like, you ain't shooting me. You like riddling somebody with bullets is a lie. But setting you on fire.
That's extra personal.
Listen.
Like, if you set me on fire, that's personal.
And then the person y'all supported is sending y'all kids over there in a war that we shouldn't even be in.
At all.
We shouldn't even be in that war. And while you call it an excursion, if you're sending more troops over there, we are in conflict, which is also a war. We are in war. You got the DUI over the Department of War. Why do we have a Department of War? Why? The Department of Defense been doing this job for
years, forever.
Enough time. We're fine. And the United States is insolvent right now. Hello? But he was the better business guy. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? And where my people who called in and said, oh, my son, he voted for Trump because he was going, he did better in the economy. He made more money. Where you and where your goofy son? Where y'all at?
People only said that because we got a stimulus.
A stimulus in this economy that would last you 2 trips at
I'm about
best.
to say it won't last.
At best to the grocery store and 2 weeks to the gas station.
That's it. Like, that wouldn't do nothing for me.
And $1,500 ain't making, come up unless you invest in it. So what was all this for? Yeah. It was because racism was your preferred way of moving. And now that y'all losing, tough titty Bo Diddy. You going broke? You losing your farm? You about to lose your house? I don't care. My husband works for the government. Every shutdown, our house don't get income from him. And it doesn't matter. They're going to catch up. Matter of fact, people for work for TSA for how many weeks? I think it's 41 days at this point, have been without a paycheck. But y'all thought again, voting white was going to keep y'all safe. Y'all thought voting white, and for a white bigot, a white homophobe who is also not quite a homophobe because he like boys and girls too. Because that's what the whole issue about the emails when Hillary said she was going to talk about Bubba because we hear the president in chief is a throat goat. So,
whoa.
Yeah. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. And he likes to have sex with children. And that wasn't a bridge too far for some of y'all because y'all thought y'all was going to get some money. Y'all some $5 hoes if I ever saw one. I'm serious. Y'all are the worst kind of people. And for people who make excuses for those kind of people are even worse.
Right.
Are even worse. The fact that now people who wearing those red hats are being called pedophile protectors and you get upset, I tell you this much. You wearing the uniform. You're wearing the uniform of the pedophile protectors. And the economy is worse. Morale is worse.
At an all-time low.
The country is insolvent. The east wing of the White House is gone.
It's torn down.
So all of that, lining up, standing to go vote aligned with your color, which if we're going to tell the truth, y'all all became white by law in the 1940s. This is not something you all identified with, especially you Irish, Polish, all you different other colors that identify as white now. Y'all became white by law because they didn't even like y'all.
Right.
They didn't like y'all. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Mr. Larry.
Hi, Kim. I have to laugh every time I hear you rolling this morning.
How are you?
I'm just great. Toby White, beautiful. Toby White, beautiful daughter.
I love when you say that. Thank you.
You know, I think my attraction to you is that you don't have a filter.
Actually, I am filtering my words. There's some things the FCC would fine us for if I say it on air.
Some of the things you're saying now, is none of it is not true. 99% of it, or maybe 100, is true. But people just don't have, they just can't not explain it. They just don't want to come out and say it like you do. So I think that's what my attraction, because I'm somewhat like you, but you're a Taurus, and I'm a Sagittarian. We go at it differently.
That's about the same, Mr. Larry.
It's about the same. Because I said, boy, Kimber just said all kinds of stuff. And I asked myself, what she's saying is not true. Nothing. Most of the things you say are true. The other day, I wanted to find out, because I don't like to assume and speculate anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to find out about these white women. And I asked myself, how many white women actually voted for Trump? Because I didn't know. I'm not like that, because I usually go get the data and find out. So I was just guesstimating. Maybe 50-something%, maybe. Do you know, Kimber, how many white women voted for Trump?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I did it. Don't say it. I'm going to tell you. You can Google it anyway. Man, it's 69. I would say 70%. They have 70% of white women voted for Trump. That's almost as many black women voted for Kamala. It's almost, not quite, 70%. And I was taken back by it. I said, man, this is the same man before he became president in the Hollywood tape when he was saying, all you have to do to get a woman is walk up to her and touch her vagina. And he did so many other things that was derogatory to women. And I asked myself, they still voted for this dude, but I understand how they operate, their mindset. Case in point, most of the white men, all the white men, are their daddies, their uncles, their brothers, their nephews, their cousins, every male that's white, all of them are kin to them in one form or another. So they're not going to relinquish that power. And, I listen to white girls talk, white women that's on the television, hostesses. And, they be saying, oh, we got to come together. But you guys voted for this dude.
You sure did.
And here's Kimber. Here's another tidbit you should know. When you look at the as far as who voted like the white women, they also said that most white women are Republicans. You hear that? You'll see it on Google, and it'll come up. You'll see both of them. Most white women are Republicans. So I say to myself, who these people like this No Kings March? Who was these people out there? I mean, because the ones that
you setting
voted
us
for Trump,
right up, Mr. Larry. I got something. I have something for that, and I'm gonna play it when we get back. Because we gotta take a I got to take a break, but I got something for you to listen to, and I want you to call me back.
All right, darling.
All right?
All right,
Mr. Larry, talk to you soon. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. We see you on the other side of this break, guys.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Right now, thousands of TSA agents are waiting for a paycheck to hit their bank accounts. This comes after President Trump signed an executive order ensuring agents will get paid despite the ongoing government shutdown. Travelers are still expected to deal with long lines at the airport, even if agents begin receiving pay. If you're heading to MSY today, be sure to get there at least 3 hours early to avoid any issues. Today marks day 45 of the record-setting partial government shutdown, as negotiations to reopen the Department of Homeland Security were dealt a major setback on Friday. House Republicans rejected a Senate-passed bill and voted instead for short-term funding that will hit a dead end in the Senate. The Senate's top Republican told members he's working with Democrats to search for a solution, according to a source familiar with the negotiations. And a heads up, for those of you who take the Algiers ferry, service is temporarily paused. RTA says the Algiers Point Canal Street ferry is suspended as demolition begins on the terminal. Work is expected to continue through Friday evening, weather permitting. Now, in the meantime, riders can use the 103 General Meyer bus, which runs about every 40 minutes between the West Bank and downtown. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
The Ron Kelly Show. Real talk, bold truth. Tune in for your weekly dose of unapologetic conversations that don't dodge the truth or dilute the message. Stay informed on the issues that matter most on The Ron Kelly Show, every Monday at 7 p.m. on WBOK 1230 a.m.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 a.m. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 a.m.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. You got us queued up? Because I want to get right into what Mr. Larry was talking about. And I have two clips that I want you guys to listen to. Don't have to do the video for this one. I just want you guys to listen to the messages from these two clips. I don't remember the page. I got the first one that's going to play, but the second one comes from Isaac Hayes the third, if I'm not mistaken. So play the second one first. Yes. So the first one speaks directly to what Mr. Larry and I were talking about, and then the next one is going to kind of bring some things forward for us. Let's go.
There's a lack of diversity here today. That it's mostly people who look like you and I, and I just
It is not for black people, for people of color to get out on the street. They're at risk when they do that. If anybody's going to get arrested here, it's going to be a black person. It is not safe for them, and they don't need to participate. We need to walk in their name.
Gotcha. Okay.
I love her.
Well, okay. What do you think about voter ID? Do you think it's racist?
It's 100% a tactic to control the population and prevent people from voting, so that the only votes, so that the gerrymandering can work, so that white voters can vote in white Christian males.
Have you been voting blue most of your life?
I voted blue in the womb.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
If you had to vote for a Republican, J.D. Vance or Rubio, which one would you pick if you had to?
I would slit my throat.
Wow! Really?
I love her.
All right.
Wow.
So this was at a No Kings march over the weekend, and as it relates to these No Kings marches, too little, too late. Too little, too late for the leftists who wanted to detract. And there's one particular caller. She called here a lot. I'm gonna say her name because if you get in this inbox one more time, I promise you, I'm sending it to the police, ma'am. You've been talking to yourself for 3 years. Keep talking to yourself, but out my inbox. Sandra Muhammad. She was definitely adamant. I'm voting for Jill Stein. I'm voting for Jill Stein. Where is Jill Stein right now? And what is she doing? Then you had leftists who were saying, don't vote for Kamala Harris. Vote for Donald Trump, or don't vote at all, or vote independent. Where these people at? For the Latinos who were at the rallies, oh, Mr. Trump, and your people getting deported, hey, dummy, how it work out for you? All of y'all with that foolishness, telling people not to vote, throw your vote away, go this, that, and the third. Why? And how is that serving you right now? It's not. It's not serving you at all. And as a matter of fact, it's inconveniencing us. It's inconveniencing us. We knew we were going to be inconvenienced. We knew that the attack was going to be on Black and brown people. And I'm saying and brown people because some of y'all Latinos that we were trying to align with, y'all said, nah, we close enough to whiteness. They going to let us live. But they are actively hunting you right now to the point that you can't go to work. You can't send your kids to school because you're worried about your kids getting snatched up out the schools. And it's put the extra burden on already stressed out teachers to figure out if they are willing to go to jail to save your kids for which you put them in this position for. And might I add, go to hell. Maybe if we get to vote in the future, we'll be able to have y'all to at least in the very least, listen to what them people said to and about y'all. They said they're going to revamp, they're going to get ICE, and ICE going to be outside doing this, that, and the third. Oh, no, not us. They're going to get the criminals. If you're here and you don't have the paperwork or you look like somebody who don't have the paperwork, you the criminal that they talking about, you big dummy. You big dummy. Now, Nick Cannon, on the next thing, Smoking the Hell, we got something to talk about what he said as well.
Oh, yeah. I heard that this morning.
Talk about what Nick Cannon said about the KKK and the Democratic Party. Because I'm not here to bash Nick Cannon, but I'm here to correct Nick Cannon. And Nick, I hope you received this very, very well. In the late 1800s, Southern Democrats were absolutely the party of the KKK. 100%. They believed in slavery. They wanted black people to remain slaves and have no rights. In the North, the Republicans, the party of Lincoln, had abolitionists and people that wanted to have see black people have rights. That is the truth. But here's the part that everybody leaves out. In the 1960s, Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Those two pieces of legislation drove the majority of the racists out of the Democratic Party to the Republican Party. And that's the shift in the part that everybody leaves out, because that was a huge political shift in this country. And what that's called is party realignment, right? Where the ideas of a political party switch. Political parties are not static. They can change over time and the ideas can shift. And so that was a huge shift in the Republican and Democratic Party. After that, the racists tend to lean more conservative and be part of the Republican Party. And the Democrats now in the South, when segregation was gone, still contained a large number of black people that voted Democrat. So, Nick, what you said is partly correct, but it's not all the truth. And when celebrities and public figures get online and say these types of things, you think that you're just saying, information that you're dropping, but you're also a megaphone yourself. You are, in a sense, a media platform. And a lot of people hear that and they see that and run with it. And so, yes, the Ku Klux Klan was strongly Democratic and conservative. It shifted when Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act of 1964 and 5. The majority of the racists left the party and went to the Republicans. And here we are now. So please, guys, just continue to read everything, all the information. Don't take sound bites and just believe things for yourself. But yeah, we got to do better.
And for him to say what he says just confirms that you're another dummy with money, which often happens a lot with people who are entertainers. There are very few well-read entertainers who find out information before they start spewing things. And again, willfully being obtuse, like you know what you're doing, and then you're gonna feign like, oh, well, based on the information I got, I don't want to hear none of that no more. Shut up talking to me. Stop spewing stuff that you don't know nothing about, or at least give the caveat, or this is the best knowledge that I have up until this point, because that gives you a little bit of plausible deniability. But outside of that, nah.
So did you really listen to his clip? Did you listen to Nick Cannon's whole clip, entire clip?
I heard, no, not that I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did hear where he said that the Democrats is the party of the KKK, and that, I don't support it. And Amber Rose was amening it, which girl, oh.
So she started the entire thing.
Okay.
And he contradicted himself so many times in this entire clip. Like, I listened to the clip this morning because they gave him Donkey of the Day on the Breakfast Club.
Of course.
So I listened to the clip because they played the majority of the clip this morning. And while I'm listening, I'm like, you really contradicting yourself. So he said he rocked with Donald Trump. That was words he said out of his mouth. And then he comes back and says, I don't deal with the parties. I rock with W.E.B. Du Bois. When he said, these are two parties. It was something. I don't want to get it incorrect what he said, but it was something that W.E.B. Du Bois said about the two political parties. And it was like so contradictory what Nick Cannon said, because if you're rocking with W.E.B. Du Bois was pro-black. So what you're talking about is not like, it just didn't make sense. And he sounded so ignorant. And for a man that has done so much for blacks, like, I could not understand what Nick Cannon did.
And I'm not giving white liberals no pass on nothing, because some of the most harmful people to us is white liberals, because they do the things to make themselves feel comfortable in spaces with us. But then when it's time for them to vote, a lot of them show up and vote for their skin color or for their social groups. They vote so they won't be ousted outside of their comfortability. And, cool. You comfortable over there? You made your choice. I'm good. Stay over there.
Yeah, you got to live with it. Like, you got to live with your choice. Like people, so this morning, like, they were calling in and they were listening to, I was listening to them call in. They were trying to see if they're going to give Nick grace.
No.
So more people were like, we should also give Amber Rose the Donkey of the Day. But the reason I said she shouldn't is because she's been telling us who she was for years.
Well, she made her, and
she made her stance clear.
But this who I'm gonna blame for her taking this stance. See, y'all talking about y'all want a red bone and you want a yellow bone, and y'all say that with your whole chest. That's the reason why these bras act the way they do. And that's why they talk to women who are of darker hue like they are the preferred ones, and we are not. But if you prefer, then why they don't keep you either? They don't like women to begin with. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of some of the listeners that listen right now, y'all like to have sex with women, but y'all don't like women. And the play on that is real. Y'all like to use women's body to masturbate yourselves up against, but you don't like women. Because if you liked women, some of the talk y'all have and have been having for I don't know how long with having mamas and grandmas who raised y'all is a clear example that you don't like women.
That's a discussion.
Let's talk about it.
That's a discussion.
Let's talk about it. Because you got a sister who you be ready to fight people behind, but then you'll talk about somebody else's sister like you kill somebody if they say this about yours. Is it that it's just akin to you that's a priority? Or in general, you don't like females. You don't. Which also is why when y'all talk about each other, the first thing that you do is call them a what?
A B word.
Yeah.
A B word.
Let's talk about it.
Or the H word.
Let's talk about it.
Like you are, I mean, I'm seeing what you're saying. Like when you said it, if you hear me, I'm okay. You speaking some facts.
Let's talk about it.
Because there are some cats that don't like females.
No.
Like they'll be like, oh man, she bad, but then you're gonna go ahead and talk behind her back and say all kinds of disrespectful, derogatory things about her. You might have hit the nail on the head with this.
In addition to that, there are women who see how men behave and then they tack on to that behavior too, which also it exacerbates it. So male identified women are also problematic as well, right? Because that's how we get into like, oh, your skirt's too short. Your this is too that because you're with your man. And so therefore you don't want your man to look at that girl. So therefore it's that girl's problem. Or for the mamas, aunties, cousins, women cousins who said, oh yeah, that girl was fast. That's why that adult had sex with this child. Y'all are the worst.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Y'all are the worst.
It's a problem.
And so when we talk about behaviors and we talk about, oh, we love black women, we love black. No, you don't. You don't even like your mama. And in addition to that, your mama raggedy too because she raised a bum who allows her son or nephews or husband or brothers to talk about women as if she's not one. So everybody could get it today. The number lines here are 504-582-9422. And I mean that on everything. Male identified women are a problem. Black men who want to be revered like white men, not recognizing that black women are in the struggle with you, go to hell. And for the old dudes who still by yourselves talking about women are gold diggers, maybe you should have made you some gold and you might have you one. I don't know. I don't know. Because it might be by yourself because you ain't got enough l'argent to get that lady, to have her have interest, especially when the majority of black women right now have the most degrees, are making the most money, bringing up most revenue with independent businesses. I mean, get you one if you can. And that'd be the problem. Why most of y'all are
you a baddie.
Yeah. But the gag is on that, right? You want a baddie. There's a transaction that gotta be there. A baddie ain't gotta be with no ugly dude.
True.
So what's the makeup of the balance? Now, if you got a good personality, because you could be ugly and got a silver tongue, you might be able to pull, you might. But for those of y'all, you ain't got no personality and you ain't got no coin, I guess you're gonna be by yourself if you trying to invest in that kind of relationship.
Right.
But just like with that kind of relationship, whatever you lead with, you're going to have to maintain. And therein lies the problem. Oh, she in my pocket. Well, that's what you led with, boo. That's what you led with.
If you lead with your money, that's where they're going to stay.
You're going to have to keep it up. You can't introduce somebody into a lifestyle and be talking about, well, no, we got to go on a budget. The hell we do. I'm going to get somebody else who's going to keep up that lifestyle because that's what you offered to me.
Right.
And don't be mad because that's what I'm asking for. But the real joke of it all falls in line with the fact that most women not looking for no money.
A good bit of them. Like
we looking for consistency. We looking for that, yeah. We yeah, because don't come over here talking about what you got going on. Lower your voice if you cannot make things happen. Yes. And if you think I'm talking about that, I am. Lower your voice talking to me if you not, doing what you need to do. We also looking for somebody to community build with and make safe spaces and leave some of the things that we deal with during the day at that place and come home to a rest.
Right.
That's what we want. That's what we want. Do we like nice things? Yes. Are we willing to work for our own nice things?
Absolutely.
Yes. And in most cases, they do. That's why all these women, these black women, got houses of their own right now. And they're living in those houses by themselves. Not because they don't want to be with you, but they're not going to they're not wasting their time. They're just not. They're just not. Now, on the other hand, sisters, some of y'all expectations are kind of goofy. You have avoided the nice guy with the good job because he's, I guess, corny. He doesn't have enough swag.
They don't look at the corny dudes. They overlook the corny dudes.
I'm telling you, there's safety. There's safety there. There is safety there, and oftentimes you overlook them, and then when you go back to go get them because you didn't ran through or been ran through by some of those I guess the guys that's swaggy.
Mm-hmm.
And they done did you dirty. Now you want to go find that good guy. That good guy done found him somebody. That there's an opportunity cost. If you've ever taken economics, there's an opportunity cost for everything. You give up one thing to have another. You give up one thing to have another, especially in superficiality. He got to make a certain amount of money and got to be a certain height for us to go together. Okay. Well, let's say you get that, but that may be all you get. That may be all you get in the relationship. And I tell you, that is a horrible place to be, to just have, he has the money and he's a certain height. He don't come home. You got people calling you. You keep hearing from people out in the street. He was with this one, that, and the third. There is a trade-off. There is a trade-off, So be ambitious in your desires, but be realistic in your practice. Cause like for real, and for you weird looking short gentlemen, I'm sorry, Josh. Height has something to do with it for real. I ain't gonna lie. That's complaining about why you not with a certain look, like, because y'all be looking at Instagram models, not realizing that, again, there's a transaction cost for being with somebody who's in high demand. Again, economics. Economics. Where you going to make up the gap? Where you going to make up the gap? And I mean that for both sides. Because, if you 5'2" and 175 pounds and you're looking for somebody who's 6 feet and is a millionaire, how we make up the difference? First of all, how you going to be in the same spaces with those people? So I find that, yes, Josh, I will go to hell on that. But if you want to find that you're a person that you're actually supposed to be with, none of that superficial stuff have nothing to do with it. Nothing. You make sure that you are in a space with somebody who is willing to build a space of safety. If you want children, somebody who is willing to have communication and dialogue on how you're going to raise said children. Somebody who is willing to hear the things you unpack about your childhood and protect you when they see those things coming to you again. Those things are not transactions. They're not. Those things, somebody who's going to offer you friendship. Because listen, friendship matters.
100%.
Friendship matters. I mean,
100%.
things when they're hot and heavy and all that good stuff, it's cool. And it's fun. But friendship carries you.
Like, if you can be friends with your partner before you get intimate, oh my God, those are the best relationships
but
ever.
But also to continue it after.
Yeah.
To continue it after and want to be in space with those people. The aesthetics can't be the only thing where your desire goes. It just cannot be. It's not going to sustain.
Right.
It's not going to sustain. You will burn out. The fire get really, really high. And then when you cool off and you look at that person and be like, I wish you would shut up talking to me. That is not somebody you can build the life with.
Right.
And the transactions and the transactional relationship and the things that go into having, if that is how you go about your life, well, that might be why you're having trouble in your relationship area. But we're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
This week will be breezy and warm with daily rain chances. Today's highs 79 to 81 degrees. Scattered showers likely by late morning into the afternoon, ending by evening. This happens each day. And then lows for tonight 64 to 68. For tomorrow, highs 81 to 82. We'll see increasing rain chances by Easter. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM. Or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday. And we'll be getting to the movies at the top of the next hour. But it's a whole lot going on. I see y'all, what y'all talking about in this chat. Mark said, I'm so glad I found someone who's willing to spend her life with me. She won't admit it, but initially I hooked her. Yeah, Mark, go to hell. To hell, I tell you. And Cam said, but Kimba, men look at the outside of a woman, then get mad when they find out she's not what they thought. So, you know what? Because I am my age, and I don't know if it's just because it was my age, I am my age. I used to take my time telling my guy friends that they were the F boys. because I feel like they needed to get some guidance to finding out that they were terrible partners.
Mm-hmm.
And now at this age, I don't wait. They don't even have to ask. I offer it. Because when they ask, like, well, why is this? What? Because you're F boy. Yeah, you are. And well, what does that mean? And it also, when I say that, that doesn't mean I'm taking the side of the other person,
Mm-hmm.
because that other person may be energy, maybe y'all just not meant to be together. But the expectation on women from men of a certain age is reckless, and I mean reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny, it's definitely. So because I find men entertaining when I'm out and about, again, I hang out with the boys because y'all say all the crazy stuff. So,
like that caller said, we don't got no filter.
I do have a filter. If y'all could hear the things that are in my head and don't come out of my mouth, my God.
Well, when I'm outside, I don't have a filter. I mean, we know we have to be filtered here because, again, like you say, the FCC will find us.
Listen, I search for the words to not say the things, and for things that people may say that, like, I can't believe you said that. You should hear what's in my brain. But no, I tell my guy friends, is like, you being an F boy right now, and it's like, well, how, bruh? She did da 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 blah 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 woo woo. Yeah, but this is also in reaction to what you did before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know there's a movement of people, of Black women in particular, looking at relationships going, if I gotta go through struggle love, I don't really need this. And they're not wrong. Men in the past, Black men in particular, could cheat on you, beat on you. All you gotta do is wait it out, and then he gonna be tired, and then you're gonna live the rest of your life happily ever after. Hell no. Ain't nobody signing up for that no more. I don't want to be your maid. I don't want to be your mattress. And I don't want to be your mule. So I knew that from watching relationships with people who were on that Betty Wright thinking, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man. Girl, go to hell. Girl, go to hell. We are not dealing with a piece of man just to have a man. We're just not doing it. No, like, we're not doing it. And it's silly. It was silly in the beginning to expect that we would do this long time. Like Wanda Sykes said, she was like, at some point, when does the eggplant die? Because we don't want to have the sex no more. Like, for women who have been with men who have terrible sex or abusive financially, emotionally, physically, whatever, and you still want to be hunching on me? Like, when is it going to go away? And for a lot of y'all, because y'all don't eat right, you don't exercise, it does go away. And that's why y'all get into having the conversations about other genders. I don't like, keep that gay stuff away from me. Hey, sir, when the last time you went to the doctor? Because I want you to know Viagra and Cialis is gender affirming care. Mind your meat. Mind your own self meat. For real.
Lord, thank you for no problems.
Listen,
Lord, thank you for those
I'm telling you,
not having those problems.
it be them with all the mouth. I mean, because keep that gay stuff around. Go to hell, sir. Matter of fact, you're in hell because you either don't have the good numbers, meaning blood pressure and or blood sugar, to even take Viagra or Cialis, and you talking about other people. Mind your own parts. Mind your parts.
Funny, dog.
And every time, like, when I start hearing, and nobody leads them into those conversations. They always take you there. And it was like, let me look in your eyes right quick. Your blood sugar high, your blood pressure high. You can't get none because your body won't allow you to get none. And that's why you just hear talking venom, just speaking sadness and madness into the world. I mean, y'all are the worst. You are the worst.
That's funny.
It's funny because it's true. It is funny because it's true. And, I guess, fortunate thing about my observations at this point is I wanted people to see stuff when I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't care. I'm going to say, oh, something is going on here. It feels like this thing has happened in pattern recognition. I have very strong pattern recognition. And in a second, this is about to happen. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're overreacting. And then when it happens, I have to give see, I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I don't be wrong. I can't explain when it's going to happen, but usually when I make an observation of stuff, I go, okay. In high school, I was able to do that. As a child, I was able to see situations and, people might call it deja vu, which I do believe in, but it is not because I know anything about witchcraft or anything about a craft. I see patterns in people's behavior and I can see what's coming next. And I don't be wrong. I don't be wrong. So I enjoy having conversations sometimes with people who are misogynistic because I know I'm going to trigger all of the things and challenge all of the ideas of what they think is right.
Mm-hmm.
It's sport when I feel like it. And then I love challenging the ideas of people within our community who lean into saying things like, that's why you can't deal with black people.
Ooh.
Say more.
Yeah, like that. Now that is a trigger for me. So I want to
talk about it.
Let's have conversation.
Yeah, like explain what you mean, because having a bad experience, especially doing business with black people, I get why that would be upsetting. But y'all go to McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Taco Bell, and any other main chain and go back and spend your money habitually. So I don't. When you say that's why you can't deal with black people, explain that. Explain that to me and explain why that there are many black businesses that have longevity. So I'm challenging you all to change some of your language or explore some of the reasoning behind your language, because right now we all we got. And for those of us within our community who are hell bent on saying I'm black, but I ain't that kind of black, we are ushering you out. You may go over there and stay.
And never come back.
And never come back. Your children and your children's children are welcome to stay over there, unseasoned and with all the mayonnaise. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Texas State University has fired a second professor over comments on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Black philosopher Idris Robinson is suing, saying his pro-Palestinian remarks were made off campus at a private event. Christian Collins with Texas Youth Summit says this professor has no shot at winning.
You have freedom of speech, but you are not free from the consequences of the things that you say.
Another professor was fired last fall for similar remarks. Maryland's Black Attorney General Anthony Brown is calling recent verdicts against Meta and YouTube a landmark step in protecting children. Brown says it's a long overdue reckoning as Maryland pursues similar litigation. And the 2026 American Black Film Festival will open with Malcolm D. Lee's new thriller Strung, starring Chloe Bailey. The festival marks its 30th year in Miami Beach from May 27th to the 31st. Strung will premiere on Peacock in June. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Movie Monday. And of course, we are at the top of the final hour here on the Front Porch. And of course, as promised on Movie Monday, we're going to get these movies rolling. And the game on Movie Monday, for those of you, if this is your first time listening, you are to listen to the clip, call in and let us know what movie that has come from. And then if you get that correct, you can take a guess at the theme of today. So I think we got that first clip ready. And if you like to hear it, here it go.
Who does she think she is?
Well, that's my sister, baby. And she's a whole lot of woman.
504-582-9422. If you know the name of that movie, give us a call here and let's get this thing started.
I'm trying to think of that one. I've heard that, but I can't think of the movie.
That's okay. Somebody who is listening will call us and give.
And once they say it, I'm gonna be like, "That is it. Like that's it. Like, that's it."
For sure. We have a very, very keen audience who are able to pick up and pick out where these clips have been derived from. So yeah, I am I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's Easter weekend. We just had, it was Palm Sunday. Was it
Palm Sunday? Put your palms up.
Yeah, Palm Sunday, last Sunday, and then Easter weekend. I said I was not going to church this Easter. I may. I'm going to ask my nanny and see if she wants to go, and I'll go with her.
This one of the Sundays I don't like going to church.
I don't either. The Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day people going to be in church
Yeah,
this
the
weekend.
CME,
And
the CME people.
Yeah, the parking is going to be all crazy. I don't have to worry about going to a restaurant because I definitely will be in somebody's backyard eating.
Definitely.
My gloves are already ready. My cup is already prepared. You know, just fill her up. Just fill her up because I do not plan on fighting any lines on Easter, but it's the church traffic. My church, well, one of my churches is down the street from my house.
Okay.
So I literally could walk right into church and then walk home. And it's when I say it's about a 7-minute walk, and not even
that's a good walk.
a stroll 10, 15 minutes if I want to just take my time.
Take your time.
And do the bride march all the way down. Yeah, if I take the bride march, it might take me 15 minutes to get to church. So may go and go to the early service. Because if I can get to the early service, I'm fine. It's the last service that you be like, all right now, well, okay. Amen. We still in here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go and do the activities. But yeah, I may go this because I was gonna go. I had plans to go. I had the thought to want to go. But my spirit said something else. Yeah. But I did watch.
Yeah, like I said, I went yesterday, but
not
Easter. Easter, I'm like, Pastor, you know my heart. Like, you know my heart.
You can still watch it.
Like, yeah, like I'm just like he knows. Like I'm not that. If I'm going to hear the word. I'm not going because it's a holiday.
No,
that makes it look weird. Like I'm only coming because it's a holiday. You only see them people again. Like they were called the CME people. Christmas, Mother's Day,
and Easter.
They come 3 times a year.
Yeah.
You don't see them no other time but Christmas, Mother's Day, Easter. Yeah. I don't ever want to be labeled as one of them people. So I'm not going. I don't want to be in. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah, we'll see. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, Precious. And guests, how are you both doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Great this morning.
Oh, man, listen. I had to tell you I had a wonderful time with the signing at St. Aug with my grandson Saturday. Yeah, and then Saturday night, the all-white party. Had a good time. But, Kimber, I think I danced just a little bit too much.
Well, it's good to know that you had a good time.
Congratulations to your grandson.
Congratulations to your grandson.
Yeah,
He's
especially with him. That was number one.
he's going to
Number
the
one
best
on the
school in the
list.
land. Just want to let it be known. He's going to the best school in the land.
Whatever.
Wait. I missed something. What'd you say, sir?
He's going to the best school in the land.
Oh, yes. Oh,
I
well,
guess.
yeah.
I
Well,
guess. I'm glad he's got a school to
okay.
go to. That's wonderful.
I'm a proud St. Augustine alumni. That's why I'm saying that.
Congratulations.
I know. And look, we ran into Damon Singleton and his wife, Dr. Tammy Singleton. They were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nice. I had a good time. But I'm gonna try to guess at this movie. Is that Shark Tank?
Is that what? What's the name of the movie?
Is that Shark Tale or something
Shark
like
Tale?
that? Shark. Yeah. John. Dog.
He be
Came
so
in hard on the buzzer.
He's so ready.
Yikes.
He be so ready.
But I'm enjoying you guys' conversation. I'm gonna keep listening to you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Miss Pam.
All righty.
Have a good one.
He was ready. Ready.
Listen, so Jared has picked up on Nyron's quick finger for the buzzer. And because Nyron be scaring me sometimes. And it just seems like Jared is getting on that one. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have any adverse thing about the signing day. I think that's cute for y'all. I don't know. I only get to give an opinion because I'm on this show. So I'm not, yay. I don't really know what else to say with that one.
It came from well, you're not familiar with sports, but
I'm
sure.
familiar, yes,
I'm
because
sure you've seen
I've
it.
been to signing
Signing
days
days.
because
So
I
it
have
came-
students who have had signing days.
It stems from that, and it just wanted to give all of those kids that kind of feeling.
Mhm.
Like it got great feedback after the first year, so they continue to do it.
I think it's a wonderful thing to have for students when building school pride. Because right now what we see happen in New Orleans schools, morale may not be as high for the kids. We're seeing closures, we're seeing legacy schools being closed and not getting the support. So I definitely love that. I love that we're having conversations about pride and school joy and all of that stuff, especially for Black men.
Right.
But just for the city in general, I like it. It's just a lot.
So. You know what? We'll talk about this.
Okay.
We're gonna talk
All
about something offline.
I
Then
do
I'm gonna see if
think-
you want to bring it up online.
I do think our culture around high schools in New Orleans is unique because most people in other places, when they ask you, where'd you go to school, you answer with the college. But legacy schools here are childless. Childless. We gonna yeah. Y'all say we don't have no filter. If I say it right now, it's gonna be too much. But yeah,
bro, listen, that one got me too.
But that's not new. It's just right now being publicized, and we'll I had to frame that because I don't in that case or in most cases I don't want to come off unfair.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to come off unfair. And I had a conversation with somebody this weekend about our spaces. And when I say our spaces, I mean Black spaces. I think that it is necessary for us to be welcoming to people who are not of our culture and ethnicity to come in. However, if you're coming in, come in, sit down, don't touch nothing.
Man, be respectful.
Come in, sit down, don't touch nothing because this is not your space. And then also people within our community, as these people are coming in our spaces, y'all got to learn how to gatekeep. Because y'all be giving them too many keys to the kingdom, and then they come back and then sell it to you. Y'all got to be real protective of us. And I don't think we've had enough people and enough conversations for us to cover and to hold on to our spaces. So yeah, I met another family in Congo Square Saturday with a shirt on, and definitely was not from our culture. Well, I want to be fair in the conversation, because I do have pieces that I want us to keep. I do want a coalition bill, but not at the sacrifice of changing stuff to make you feel comfortable.
And I'm 100% in agreement with that.
And that's what, that's what kind of gets under my skin. And I want to be fair, because there are people who are not of our ethnicity, not necessarily of our culture, that get it right, and they stay in the fight with us, and we don't have to fight them for them to fight for us to go forward. So I want to leave the door open, but yeah, we got to learn how to gatekeep, because some of y'all, like I said, y'all be giving a culture away, and then people get it, package it, trademark it, and come back and sell it to you, and then y'all sitting here looking stupid. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
I am surprised at the old dudes on this show. How no one's called and got this movie. This when them things came out.
What things?
That's when she showed those things, man. Pam Grier.
What is the movie?
You gonna let me have my moment.
All right, fine. Go for it. Regale us. What are the people sleeping on with not knowing what this movie is?
I don't know how you don't know this shit. This is part of Black history right here. This is part of Black history. That's when she dropped them things out. That's Foxy Brown. The movie's Foxy Brown.
Yes, it is Foxy
and
Brown.
I still believe Huggy Bear is Marlon Wayne's real dad.
Why you say that?
You can't tell me it's not. Them people look too much alike.
His name is Antonio
Fargas, man. But you know what? I could see that. Like, now that you said it, you can see it. No, well, not in that picture. He looks horrible in this picture up top. He looks almost dead. But they look alike in this.
Too much alike.
They look alike in that.
Too much alike. And
Him and Marlon Wayans look alike.
Huggy Bear from New York. I think their mom she crept on their daddy. He gave him. Yeah,
they look alike. They got the same hairstyle and everything.
They favor. I ain't gonna say they look alike.
No, Kimber. That's father's son right there.
You know when I can say where they sort of looked alike was when he was in Little Man. His face looks like Antonio Vargas there, but on the rest of them,
everything he did. Go look at what Marlon acts like Huggy Bear. I mean, the mannerism is spot on.
I don't know.
That's that boy's daddy. His mama went to the store, ran into Huggy Bear, did a quick one with Huggy Bear, went home and said, "I'm pregnant for you, Dad." Who gonna question? She already gave him 11 kids. She ain't gonna question one.
I don't know.
Shame on you, old black dudes, especially Elwin. You would think he'll know this.
Well,
Elwin just ain't called in yet.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, maybe he didn't quite understand what was happening at the time.
No, Elwin gonna call in. So that's one thing he gonna do. If it's something he knows, he's gonna call in. Shame on you, Elwin. This is Black history right here for all of us as young boys.
Well, I appreciate you knowing and calling in to let us know what it is. We're gonna get this next one up. All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Later. You got the next movie queued up? Foxy Brown. Who didn't want to be Pam Grier?
Who didn't want to be with Pam Grier?
Yeah. And Pam still look good, too.
She do.
She still looks good. And she said some of the things that I think were ahead of her time even. Mm-hmm. And even having that that's the headphones.
I'm like, wait, what happened? Wait. I'm like, wait a minute. Look, I had to look at my watch. Wait.
Yeah.
That's the wrong Foxy Brown.
No, this is definitely the fun. This is
That's the
Inger.
Rapper. That's the rapper.
That's Inga. Did you know her real name was
I did
Inga?
not.
Yeah, her name is Inga.
That's the rapper.
Yeah. Inga DeCarlo Fung Marchand. That's Foxy Brown, the rapper.
She is black as me and got a Chinese people name.
No, that name is definitely what is Inga, Swedish or German or something?
Swedish.
Yeah, I mean, her color don't have nothing to do with it, but who knew that
Her name was
Inga? Yeah.
Correct.
But Pam Grier, she's had a very interesting life. She was engaged to
Ray Williamson.
Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh no,
Really?
no, the baldy one, Skyhook.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
There you go. I really don't know sports. I only know messages that will activate my brain. Yeah, she was engaged to him. I think it was like as he was converting or right after he converted to and she was like, "Nah, I'm a pass. Let me get into this Wikipedia for her." Oh, she just had a birthday. Her birthday was March 26th. Oh man.
No, Wick was up there. I just saw it up there.
This one, yeah. So yeah, she just had a birthday. Pam Grier, born
May 26th.
Oh no, so her birthday's coming up. So she's a Gemini. Okay, I can see that too. Her romantic life was very, very Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. She was married. No, she was engaged to him, and she was like, she's not. He demanded that she convert immediately, and she was like, "I'ma head out." She was with Lou Alcindor. That was his previous. His name previously.
That's his government name.
And then she was she dated Freddie Prinze. She also had a relationship with Richard Pryor. She also, Don Cornelius, Kevin Evans. And yeah, she's had a very interesting life. And to be able to say, I don't want to be bothered and go on, love that.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
That is not about looks though, because we got a lot of pretty women who just go along with, I'm going to be a princess and somebody's going to take care of me. So again, I'm going to watch them do terrible things, but I'm going to have stuff. Yeah, no, she was like, you know what? I don't care what you got. I don't care what you do for a living. You can kick rocks. And I love that. I love it. Love it, love it. You got that next one queued up? Here is the next clip. If you'd like to hear it, here you go.
Okay. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it for OJ, Jimmy. You too. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud.
504-582-9422 is the number
I
here.
think I know the topic. Definitely think I know the topic.
We'll see. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I am exactly excited though with the new things that are happening with as it relates to movies.
Mm-hmm.
We have the third installment of Black Panther that is coming up.
Oh, they're really coming out with it?
Yes, the Black Panther 3. The release date has been
nice.
It's been pushed back, but yes, we have another Black Panther 3. It's in development right now with Ryan Coogler, and they're looking at maybe 2028 as the release date. And yeah, they haven't titled it yet, like which version it's going to be.
The Rise of T'Challa's Son. We were talking about that.
We were talking about that with Jimmy Jean-Louis and Al Granzois on last week. And
so they knew something we didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the industry. I'm
knew
glad.
Something we didn't know.
But from the last one, they let you know Toussaint Louverture, who is a Haitian revolutionary, T'Challa's son, was named for him.
Mm-hmm.
So all of those different things that tie into Haiti, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take this call real quick. 504-582-9422. Hey, Pam.
Hey,
Pam.
baby.
Hey.
I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Was that movie Undercover Brother?
Is that movie Undercover Brother? No, it is not.
Dang.
That's okay. Give us a call
I'll
back.
be okay tomorrow.
Think it over and call us back.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. We're going to take this break, y'all, to listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Good Monday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Right now, thousands of TSA agents are waiting for a paycheck to hit their bank accounts. This comes after President Trump signed an executive order ensuring agents will get paid despite the ongoing government shutdown. Travelers are still expected to deal with long lines at the airport, even if agents begin receiving pay. If you're heading to MSY today, be sure to get there at least 3 hours early to avoid any issues. Today marks day 45 of the record-setting partial government shutdown, as negotiations to reopen the Department of Homeland Security were dealt a major setback on Friday. House Republicans rejected a Senate-passed bill and voted instead for short-term funding that will hit a dead end in the Senate. The Senate's top Republican told members he's working with Democrats to search for a solution, according to a source familiar with the negotiations. And a heads up for those of you who take the Algiers ferry, service is temporarily paused. RTA says the Algiers Point Canal Street ferry is suspended as demolition begins on the terminal. Work is expected to continue through Friday evening, weather permitting. Now, in the meantime, riders can use the 103 General Meyer bus, which runs about every 40 minutes between the West Bank and downtown. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. Have a great day.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Conflict in the Middle East, mixed feelings about artificial intelligence, and more are causing turbulence in markets. But when things are volatile, John Rogers sees opportunity. Rogers is founder, chairman, and co-CEO of Ariel Investments, one of the largest and longest-running black-owned investment firms in the country. Speaking recently at Bloomberg Invest, Rogers says that above all, his firm focuses on being patient and having a long-term view.
You have to wait until you can buy a great business at a bargain price. And then you have to be patient, as sometimes often a company maybe is going through a temporary crisis. You have to be able to look out again over the horizon and see what that company will look like when the sun comes out again and the storms drift away.
Ariel focuses on businesses that it feels will perform well in the long haul, even if it hits some bumps in the road along the way. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Pros, just because something on the job runs out doesn't mean you have to. Order it on the Lowe's app. My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get free same-day delivery on eligible orders over $25. Get the fasteners, hardware, or tools you need to keep the job moving. Order by 2 p.m. and get eligible in-stock items delivered right to your job site by 8 p.m. Members get more at Lowe's. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Subject to availability. Restrictions and terms at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to say
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
and Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating, because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch. We're on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared, as we are sliding through Movie Monday. And we have had a few guesses on the movie. First movie was guessed. Second one's still out there. The number here is 504-582-9422. Hello, Josh.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Yeah, that's Black Klansman. Denzel Washington, which I want him to be. I really want him to be T'Challa.
You want him to be the first one?
No, I want him to be the third in Black Panther 3.
Denzel?
You want him to be...
No, Denzel's son.
Denzel got a son? Like that?
So wait. T'Challa's son is Tucson.
Tucson, yeah, he's going. But in Black Panther 3, he's not gonna be the kid no more. They're gonna let him be a little older.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they.
So you want him to be T'Challa?
I
You want him to
Denzel
be
Washington
Denzel?
T'Challa.
They said
Not
his son.
Denzel, his son. His
Want
son
Denzel's son.
is in Black. His son is in Black Klansman.
Why that can't be like his great grandson?
No, you not Denzel.
He's saying he wants Denzel's son to play Tucson.
Oh. You want it to be John David Washington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
I wanted to be him. They may give it to the old boy from Snowfall. I don't know. That Damson Idris.
Damson Idris?
Yeah.
He's a cutie pie.
Yeah, well, that I still hold that Steve Harvey daughter against him though. Man, let that girl go. That girl don't do no good to nobody.
See, I don't like how you framing that, Josh.
I know. I'm not saying for you to like
these men sought her.
I know.
These men financed activities with her. So how is that her fault?
It's not her fault. I'm just saying she mean no good. See, I think
again, how is that her not meaning them no good when they're seeking her?
No, see, you're getting misconstrued. I just don't think she's wife material for those dudes. Like Michael B. Jordan's gonna marry her. She turned that down.
And that's her right. Just because you're asked does not mean you have to say yes.
She has that right. You're right. She has that right. But I just don't like how Steve Harvey is pawning up on people. No, that's your bill, sir. Keep your bill.
But the gag is she making her own money. And this is from a woman who's been engaged 3 times.
And
you do not have to go through with this. You do not have to say yes at all.
You're different. You're not going to marry your home.
No. Just because you're asked doesn't mean you have to accept. And that's cool that the person asking can feel a way. They can feel that way. But I'd rather discontinue or say no, knowing I'm not going to keep up with the relationship or I'm going to treat you poorly, than to stay in a relationship and treat you like a duck.
Right.
I'm just saying though, you don't like good guys then.
Again, what makes him a good guy? What makes him a good guy? Because we don't know nothing about this boy.
True.
Don't do that.
We don't know nothing about this boy.
We only know what we see. We only know the superficial.
Handsome.
We don't know much about her either.
True.
And again, why would you give her the she ain't no good for him? Because this is the thing. Again,
no good for him.
Josh, we gotta be responsible. Gotta be responsible.
I don't listen. This is my dislike for her step pappy more than anything. That's what I just dislike that dude.
Oh, you just like Steve Harvey?
I just dislike him. So I'm just like,
but don't put that on her.
He's trying to pawn that bill on that man. No,
who said these men are seeking her?
Right.
So you cannot put that on the daddy.
I mean, you can't say that though, Josh, because she's a beautiful woman, dog. Like she's an amazing looking woman.
That don't move me. I just don't like her.
She can't get the sins of her daddy. That's not fair.
Right now you're internalizing it because you don't like her Poe. Like, and that's what it is. Like you're not going to be able to ever see past that because you don't like the daddy.
I won't.
That's understandable. That's how you feel.
I respect your opinion. All I'm challenging you is just because her daddy did it don't mean that she's that way.
Hey, bro, listen to the apple don't roll far from the tree.
I ain't even gonna place that there because the same daddies who have daughters who used to be dogs be sliding down the wall when something happened to their daughters. But y'all did that to somebody's daughter.
Look, amen. I'm raising my hand. It was me.
So no, we're gonna lay blame where the blame go.
No, nothing to do with me. I'm just saying how I feel about her. Nope. You won't change my mind, Kim, but I don't feel bad about it.
I ain't gonna let you run with that one.
Well, you don't got to. I'm gonna run with it regardless.
Flag on the plate.
I don't like her pappy. Like her. I'm sorry. Just the whole family as a whole.
Oh wow.
And again, these men are seeking her. So what does that say about them? We got to be fair with placing the blame.
They're not bright. That's what it all told.
The blame. If you go looking for the dope, I ain't mad at you as the dealer. You went looking for that.
Yeah. They're not that bright. They're not that bright. Yeah, they're not that bright. For him to want like I'm gonna marry her and didn't see all the signs, it's not that bright.
Anyway,
not
Josh,
that bright.
I ain't letting you ride with that one. But thank you for getting that next movie.
I know.
You want to take a guess at what the topic is?
You want to guess the theme?
I really can't. I suck at this part.
How? See, that was easy for you now.
It's all good. We're gonna play another movie. All right, boo. Later. Hello, Elwin.
Yes. Now, what was you saying about salt and pepper?
Oh God, how did we get back there?
I forgot.
How did we get back there? Okay, so Chili from TLC, Rosanda Thomas. She had reposted a video or a post that said that our forever first, well, I ain't gonna say my forever first lady, Michelle Obama, was born a man. But she also recently was discovered to have contributed to campaigns or organizations that support Donald Trump.
What?
And they're going on tour. And she's issued a statement basically saying that she's not MAGA and, she loves and respects Michelle Obama. And I know she never said, I know she wasn't born a man. She said, I hold her in the highest of respect. But anyway, long story short.
She's talking out of both sides. She's talking out both sides of her neck. First she said she was born a man. Then she said she don't think she was born a man. So what's wrong with her mind?
Well, Salt decided to come in defense of her. And to Salt, for real, she can go to hell too, trying to save a friend. Because your friend follows content of MAGA people. So, yeah, I'm going to put you in that boat. That's what you like. That's what you follow. You reposted it. And she said, I'm not that computer savvy. Again, girl, go to hell. To hell, the flames.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you go. Not Pepper.
It was Cheryl.
It was Cheryl.
Cheryl Salt James.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because Pepper do enough on her own. She don't need no help. She don't need no help.
Look, never mind about her being on the SS.
Never mind.
I wouldn't want to go see them anyway.
Yeah, well.
Not with that kind of statement, no.
I hope that I hope that they figure something out, and I don't want their ticket sales, but some people may be getting rid of those tickets. Or when Chili gets on the stage, they're gonna boo her, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, they may throw things at her.
I hope they don't do that.
Throw stuff.
Yeah,
please don't throw stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean,
No, we're not throwing anything at people.
Well, I mean, you know what they do when on the Gong Show, they gong you. So what they used to do, they gong you on the Gong Show.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you ain't right, the people going to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope they don't throw nothing at her, but we're talking about a whole different audience now.
Yes, indeed.
So,
and most of TLC's audience are Black women. So if we know that you're voting and supporting causes and people that have been the cause of 300 plus thousand Black women losing their jobs, yeah, Chili, you can go to hell.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, you're dealing with young people now, okay? I mean, the audience is not like like my age and your age, we dealing with younger people, and younger people react in a different way than we would. I mean, personally, I wouldn't care. You know, I do care who she supports, but personally, if she get up there on the stage, that's all I want to hear from her is the music. But you know, the younger people don't go for that no more. So you know.
Yeah, no, Chili can
how-
can hit on to hell. Thanks.
Yeah,
We good.
she can go there. So what's going to happen to their tour?
I don't know because you had In Vogue, Salt and Pepper, and TLC all on the same ticket. And I think when people saw what she posted and then also went back in, I think people are looking at the tour for not going. And some people just weren't going in the first place. But
then you know, people might want a refund for their tickets.
Correct.
So, I mean, she put them in a bad spot.
Well, we have to be aware of people's position. And again, once they let us know our position, we have the ability to say we don't want to deal with them anymore.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She put them in a bad spot because people may not want to deal with them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I mean, personally, if they put the Isley Brothers on back on, I would, you know, I mean, the Isley Brothers plus the Mothership Connection. Wow, that would be fantastic.
The Isley Brothers. Isley Brothers was at Essence last year.
Well, it wouldn't hurt for them to come back.
I guess
It would hurt Essence numbers.
I don't know. I enjoyed them. It was wonderful. They were playing and everything. It was great. But I mean, you know, it's all good. We don't have to have them again, not that quickly. But I mean, not that we wouldn't want them at all.
When Tom Joyner had his show, I used to go to all the shows. So I remember going one year, and the Isley Brothers was on his show. So.
Okay.
I mean, the Isley Brothers are great.
They give great.
Yeah, they give great shows, but I mean,
great shows for sure.
It's not necessary to have them back-to-back years.
To me,
well, Patty is coming back this year.
Only person I want to see back-to-back years was Frankie. That was the only one I was good with seeing every year.
I mean, yeah, but Patty's coming back this year. She was there last year.
Yeah, but personally, I wouldn't mind the Isley Brothers coming back to back because, well, they are a classic group. They are classic. So, and I support old music anyway. So.
But Essence is not necessarily for
the older crowd.
The older crowd. Because I'm the older crowd now.
Yep.
And so am I. You know how long I was going to Essence?
It started when I was like 17. So, yeah. I know. I want to say when they announced Essence, I was 16.
I started way back. I can't even remember how far back I went. But I started supporting Essence a long time back. So,
but again, what we're saying is the crowd is it's getting younger. They want a younger crowd.
It's a young crowd just in general, and people are not paying attention to the fact that as we're getting older, the artists are getting younger.
Right.
And
yeah, but look at it this way. They're going to get older too.
They do, and they skew it for the younger crowd. And for those who are, I mean, these kids got money to
spin and burn.
And not that we don't, but they're going to the mass of the group. And I think I'm not an older person, but I am an older person because I'm almost 50. Some of the stuff I don't want to hear, or some of the stuff I'm not interested in. So I know that in the past I have gone late enough to miss a couple acts.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
because all of the music isn't mine, but on average, they definitely do cover the age that they're targeting.
Let me ask you this. Let me say this. When this crowd gets older, then what they're going to do?
Go to another crowd. They're going to keep going to the different...
Because life is going to continue.
They're going to keep going to a younger crowd?
But of course. They're going to continue to go for a crowd that's going to come in and spend the money. like the crowd the crowd when you were going to Essence doesn't come to Essence as much anymore. So it's now leaning towards a demographic between those 35 to 55 individuals. Then they'll have some young.
Okay.
They try to go for younger, but
The target audience is between 18 and 49, of which
I
I
see.
am getting ready to age out of,
Right.
because I'll be 49 next month. So
Well-
if you're older than that, because they're saying the average age of attendance is 44 years old. The median age is 47.
so I'm 40. I'm
let me ask you
44.
this.
So that's
so
my.
if the axe gets older, which they will get, they're going to get different acts to come up and be on the
Yes.
show.
Yes.
We're gonna still have artists that are gonna come back, and those are most of the artists from the beginning of Essence when it started off have passed on.
Correct.
They're not even
Yeah,
with
I
us
know.
anymore.
I know. I've gotten it, like Quincy Jones and the Brothers Johnsons and
Luther.
Luther Vandross and et cetera.
I mean, you think about it. Frankie used to close out every year on a Sunday. He was the closer. Every year on a Sunday, Frankie was the closer. And that was for like 7-8 years straight when I was going. That's what I remember. And that might have been before me. So I just know he was the closer for 7-8 years straight. I used to put on my white linen suit and be in there to watch Frankie.
And then you got the OJs. They have broken up, I think. And
Haven't two of them passed on? Is it only Eddie left?
It's Eddie. Eddie and what's the guy? Walter. Walter hasn't passed on. Not that I think of. Not that I remember.
Yeah, because I know his sons have both passed on, but who's left?
Well, I mean,
The only member right now is Eddie.
Oh, really?
Eddie is the only member that's according to Wikipedia.
Look, we all gonna go that way one day.
Right. So
Okay.
you're gonna keep following who's actually they're gonna book who is gonna draw the crowd.
That's right. That's what they want. They want the money.
Yeah, the money. Okay, I got it. Kim, what you did for the weekend?
I did all the things this weekend. I hung out with all the cool kids this weekend.
Except for me, you missed me.
I missed you, but I mean you were in the space. So yeah, I was gone. I was in these streets all weekend.
Yeah, you was
Gee, I would love to hang out with you and Braylon.
Well, you might get your chance. Maybe during some point during festival season.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right. Well, I will talk to you later, Kim.
All right, Elwin.
And I will be on that mothership when it comes.
Yes, indeed. I bet you will. All right.
Hey.
Talk to you
Kim.
later. Bye, Elwin. Yes, indeed. Hey, Pam.
Hey, sweetheart. Ellen cracks me up, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to guess at the theme.
Okay.
Is it possible that it could be Black action heroes?
Black action heroes.
Bah!
There you go.
All right, babe. Talk
All right.
to y'all
Talk
later.
to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Some of the acts, I don't know. Over time, you just don't hear those people. Or they're not as popular, or they have decided that, they don't want to do it anymore.
Right. I mean, and again, they're going for their target audience.
Mm-hmm.
They are not worrying about catering to the crowd that originally came to Essence.
No, because on average, a lot of that crowd is still not going out in the streets anymore. As much as I like to go, there's certain places that I just can't take. It is too much. It's too much of a crowd, or it's going to be too loud, or whatever the case is. I don't want to engage in those spaces anymore, and I don't. And I know the older I get, I hear people who are older than I am, and yeah, they got the money to do it. They just don't want to deal with it.
Now, I will say what Josh said is right. They need to bring back the Super Lounge. Now, the Super Lounges was where it was at.
Yeah.
I love the Super Lounge.
I got to see Glenn Lewis, and when I saw how tall he was, I was so sad. So sad.
I love the Superlight.
I remember, yeah, he is so handsome, but he was so little. I was like, damn. I thought he was taller. Yeah.
How tall is he? Big T? He's from
let's see.
Canada. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I mean, he sounds so good.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love his music.
I was like, oh my God, he is a pocket size.
He's fun size?
Oh, yeah. That was, let me see, Glenn Lewis height. Because I didn't know exactly the number, but I just looked at him. I was like, damn, he is short.
He Lil.
He's T-Nachi. We're going to take this break, y'all. How tall is he? You a lie. He is not 6'2". No. Wait, oh, no. That's the basketball player. I was about to say. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
This week will be breezy and warm with daily rain chances. Today's highs 79 to 81 degrees. Scattered showers likely by late morning into the afternoon, ending by evening. This happens each day. And then lows for tonight 64 to 68. For tomorrow, highs 81 to 82. We'll see increasing rain chances by Easter. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
It's off the top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
The excuses have run out. In New Orleans, the failures of the Sewerage and Water Board are no longer occasional. They are, in fact, routine. Another major water line erupts. Streets flood. Property is damaged. And the response is as predictable as the failure itself. Explanations, deflections, and promises. We have heard it all before. Let's be clear. This is not bad luck. This is not unforeseen. This is what happens when a critical public system is allowed to decay in full view of those responsible for maintaining it. Pipes more than a century old are bursting beneath our streets. A power system built on outdated technology continues to falter. And a governance structure split between city and state has created the perfect environment for one thing above all else: a lack of accountability. Because when everyone is in charge, no one is in charge. We saw the warning signs in 2017 when a summer rainstorm overwhelmed a crippled drainage system. We saw it again during Hurricane Ida, when failure of the power system nearly led to catastrophe. We've lived through boil water advisories, cyber attacks, and the looming threat of saltwater intrusion. And now, we are watching the ground beneath us literally give way. So the question must be asked, not politely, but directly, just who the hell is responsible? Is it the leadership of the Sewerage and Water Board? Is it the mayor who leads the Utilities Board? Is it the governor and the state of Louisiana, which maintains control over this hybrid agency? Or is it all of the above? Because the people of New Orleans are paying the price in damaged homes, disrupted lives, and rising rates for a system that no longer delivers the most basic of public services: water, drainage, safety. This is not complicated. What is required now is not another study, not another promise, not another press conference with catchy phrases of concern. What is required is action, decisive, coordinated, and immediately. Full transparency, a clear chain of command, and a timeline the public can see and hold accountable. Anything less is simply managing decline. And in a city like New Orleans, where water is both a fact of life and a constant threat, managing decline is just not responsible. It is dangerous. So here is the bottom line. If this system fails again, and it will, no one should be allowed to say they didn't see it coming. The warning signs are no longer beneath our streets, they are erupting through them. And this time, the responsibility will not wash away with the water. So y'all come up with a plan, and damn it, do something with it. This is Norman Robinson off the top.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, on demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review, because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
Across Louisiana, electric and gas bills are rising. But why? The Alliance for Affordable Energy, your energy watchdog, can help. Bring your electric and gas bills and your questions to our community bill workshop. Find out, what are these charges? Why do they keep going up? Who set the rates? Bring your bills and join us Tuesday, April 7th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the East Bank Library on West Napoleon in Metairie. Learn more on the Alliance for Affordable Energy Facebook page.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Adams is here as well.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared.
Wow, Sam, Jared.
Josh, I was looking up his height. Is he 5'5" for real? Dang.
Little.
Dang.
Him little.
Dang. I'm 5'5".
Yeah, that's pretty bad because you're short.
I am. See, I am short. And the funniest thing, my cousin had me cracking up laughing this weekend. So I told you we spent the day for her birthday. Oh, before we go any further, I definitely have to send. I gotta say a happy birthday. I want to send a special happy birthday to Linda Barry Silvalier. Happy birthday, Sarah. I love you so much. And we got a doctor, an anesthesiologist on our way. So happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday.
So yeah. Glenn Lewis has never been problematic, so I don't really have anything negative to say about him, but 5'5",
that's little.
Man, shucks. When Jimmy was here last week, I looked up at him and just, I don't know, it's something about a man who's taller than you in a hug. Because you could just put your head like right up under their chin. And it's like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. And I'm already 5'5". So if there's no space to nuzzle, I don't know. And short men don't like short women.
They don't.
No, they always want to get some old Amazon woman.
They do.
Which is crazy.
They do.
Crazy. It's like, why? Why?
That'd be funny.
Yeah, no, it's not just funny. It's just like, well, sir, why?
Pick on somebody on side.
Something. Because, oh, man, it is insane. Like, they always want to date tall women, and then they want to act up and want to fight. Because I noticed that a lot. Short men be humbuggers, just I don't know what. And it's like, why? Why do you want to fight? I won't bring up.
They got that Napoleon complex.
I won't bring up that you're short until you start talking to me like you tall.
They got the Napoleon complex. You know that.
It is annoying.
Short people always had that Napoleon complex.
But yeah, I'm short and 5'5". Golly.
5'5".
If we gotta see eye to eye, when I put on my shoes, I'm gonna be looking at the top of your head. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Listen, I'm a full foot taller than him. I'm 6'5".
Yeah, and I don't know. My dad was 6'4". My dad's tallest brother is 6'8". So I don't really. If you're not taller than me, it's odd.
Right.
It's odd. My cousin, though, I was talking about Nicole. So while we were out celebrating her birthday, we took a picture. And so I'm here, she's here. I got her at least by a half a head, if not a whole head. And she was like, have you always been this much taller than me? I was like, yes, since middle school. Since middle school. You're not tall, but she thinks she is. And just like me, we talk like we 6 feet tall and carry 2 pistols.
As you're supposed to.
For real. But yeah, no. And I'm always humbled when I'm around actual tall people. Because people will walk up to me and say, I thought you were taller than this. Yes, me too. I did too.
Yes, indeed.
I did too. Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson gotta be.
I saw y'all picture.
I'm standing on the second step and he still got me by
Joe Jackson's like my height.
Yes, he's extremely tall.
I saw y'all the other day.
But I really do in my mind, I am a lot taller and bigger. I used to be bigger because I was a big girl. I was 227. So, but in my mind, I'm so much taller. I am so much taller, and I am not. Mark says, short women want tall men, so why can't short men want tall? What we gonna do with you? Put you in our pocket.
That's it.
What do we do?
Put you in their pocketbook like the old women used to say. I'm gonna put you in my pocketbook.
What are we doing?
What you got planned for the rest of the day?
I have my girls at BE Academy. I have them this afternoon, Algebra 1. Whoop, whoop. I love teaching math. And then I have a student I'll be working with today. So, because I think they get out of school early this week because of Easter.
Okay.
So, we shifted their day from Tuesday, Thursday to Monday, Wednesday. So, I look forward to teaching math. And then we'll see whatever the rest of the night brings.
Yeah, I'm about to go get me something to eat.
I need to get something quick to eat so that I could get my class started.
My homegirl cooking gumbo today, so I'm going to get a plate from her.
Really? Yeah, Joe Jackson got some red beans, but got pork in it, so I can't eat it.
So she doing red beans too. She got red beans. She just told me she sold out of her spinach dip. So on Monday she do like 3 things. But she just told me she sold out.
Well, put it on your page so we can see.
I got
y'all. Thank you for joining us on the Front Porch and giving us 3 hours of your life that you will never get back.
Let's go.
Yes, and thank you for participating in the conversation. Y'all been rolling, and y'all are still rolling in the chat. Yes. Make sure to tune in for Trivia Tuesday and, do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. Make sure you practice random acts of kindness. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we're going to see y'all on the flip.
Peace out.
Bye.